right. So yeah, again, thank you all. I'm really excited to see how this all works out with this new server and seeing if we can. Hopefully, we'll get some other DMs jumping in from time to time, and we'll build it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to kick this off. So, you all ready to get started?
Yep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So we start off. The scene opens to a grand, wide view of galaxies and stars swirling throughout a black void. And through these stars swims a whale, translucent and singing its whale song. As we zoom in on this whale, you see that nestled within its back is a landscape, kind of mountainous, rocky, wooded landscape. And as we zoom in on that, you see throughout this landscape are various swirling portals that are opening and closing and blinking in and out of existence. If you sped up time, it would look like the blinks of fireflies. Their lights just kind of coming in and out all around this landscape. And it seems that on this landscape has been settled a little town. But before we get to that, all of you in your various realms of origin, I think a lot of you are from Faerun, but maybe not all, are living your lives as suddenly, by your own design or by that of fate, a portal opens up and you are welcomed to this land. So let's just go through, and I want you to tell us, just introduce who your character is, as much details as you have or want to give, and kind of just set the scene of like what you were doing as you then walk through the portal into this new land. So
Who's first?
Let's see. We're gonna go in reverse order, so that Susan can go last. So let's go with Ryan. Why don't you start us off?
Oh shit, me first?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of a sudden, I just like fucking fly out of the portal, right? I'm just like shot out, and then it closes up behind me. I'm like, wait! Here, wait, how do I do my voice? Give me a second. No! 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 That's you owe me money! I try to like run back to where the portal closes, and I'm trying to like, scratch into there, and like there's nothing there. Fuck! And I turn around and I just kind of look at the scenery of where I'm at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I look like is I'm very humanoid, but I do have some monkey features. So I have a tail, a long brown tail, and I have like a kind of like a monkey looking face, but it's not like that monkey looking, And I'm wearing armor. I got my shield with me and my warhammer. And yeah, I just kind of look around. And I'm like, wait, where the fuck am I? And then that's me.
And as you do, another portal opens right next to you. And Zoo, this is the portal that brings you to this land.
Unlike a lot of the other portals you're seeing, this portal actually appears just as a door. So it's a simply carved wooden door, appears out of nowhere and opens, and out through the threshold steps at first a skeleton with a bow over its back and a short sword in its arm in its hand. And it looks around, and seeing no obvious threat, looks back towards the door, nods, and then through the doorway steps Zoo in his three-piece red seersucker suit, darker red fez, he steps through the portal, checks his suit to make sure that everything is right and nothing's gotten messed up through the portal. Sees heroes standing there and kind of does a small bow and introduces himself. Hello, good sir. I am Zoo Matheson, agent for the Honorable Banking House of Thrassix and Locke. How do you do? And proffers his hand.
Is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh hey man, what's up? And I'll just slap his hand.
And before you can even continue your conversation, Harlan, you arrive.
So this portal opens up. You see this huge tortoise man. He actually has to duck to fit through the portal because he's like this 7-foot tall tortoise fellow with a big, smooth, round shell on his back. And he kind of looks around, looks up at the sky first, sees all of this, and then looks across at Zoo and Hero with his kind of droopy turtle features. Like, howdy, Harlan Bale, and he holds out one clawed hand to Zoo. Harlan Bale,
Zoo
nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, I'm sure.
Hey man, do either of you guys know where the hell we are at? Like, what's going on over here?
And at that, another portal opens up. This time, Sam, it's your nameless character.
So his portal looks like a portal, but you see a pair of like those swinging saloon doors fly out of the portal as he comes in backwards doing a roll like he just got kicked through it. And then he just stands up and starts to run back to the portal like he's trying to finish a fight, and the portal just disappears right in front of him, and he runs into a bar, stops, looks around, doesn't even say a word, just dusts himself off, and gives everyone like a head nod with tipping his hat.
Sir, you look like you might have just been in a scuffle. You all right?
Just in a scuffle. All right.
At that, Laplace.
Laplace?
It was with your own voice. I'm not going to be able to imitate people yet.
Laplace. A portal opens horizontal, kind of a little halfway up off the ground, and in a shower of just sheets of paper and dust and a couple of old book covers pours out, along with a very thin, frail looking human with pale white skin and pale hair, just crumples to the ground wearing ill-fitting robes and armor. And he looks up, kind of scans around the terrain and the sky and the lack of sky and portals, and just kind of hisses to himself, "Yes, it worked! Where am I? Who are you? Oh, this
I realized
is
I
so
forgot
interesting."
to describe what I look like too. Just a little head nod, and you hear your own voice say back hello.
"Oh, hello, nice to meet you." And Laplace scrambles to stand up, gripping at least 2 books to his sides. "Oh, I don't even know what you are. I think I've read about a kinku. Is that it? Oh, this is fascinating."
And he just kind of like nods his head and just again in your own voice, Kenku.
Kenku, yeah, yeah.
But he is standing there. He's shorter probably than most people here. He's only about 4 something, just short of 5 feet. And he's wearing a long, dark brown trench coat with a rifle strapped to his back, a pistol on his hip, and a whip on the other hip. And he's just wearing brown leather and like that, kind of like that cowboy hat, but where it's got the bullets around the rim.
Oh, nice.
And he's also got a cigarette in his mouth, but he's lit that since everyone started walking in. And he's just kind of like, Kanku.
Finally, a last portal opens up. And Susan, this is your character.
So I kind of like stumble out of the portal. Oh my God, that is the last time I drank that much before. And I like look around. Wow, this is a quaint little place here. Oh, hello, y'all.
Hello!
I suppose. Do any of you know where we are?
Oh, I have no idea, and that's exciting!
I guess that is good, I guess.
I would answer, but I the player don't know.
As you all look around, you see that the sky here is dark as a night. It's a dark night sky. Well, dark's not the right word because it is just full with stars. These stars and galaxies. It seems that there's no atmosphere, kind of reflecting back.
Oh, sorry.
You breathe just fine. It's a strange phenomenon. As all of you who, I assume all of you came from worlds that orbited stars, and thus, or had some sort of like heavenly body providing light in that way. But in this sort of atmosphere, there's light all around you, but you can just see like these galaxies and stars just clear as if it were a clear night sky. And as you kind of look around, you are just on this sort of hill, very vertical landscape with tall rocks, grasslands, woods all around. You're on the side of one of those steep hills, a cliff uphill, a cliff downhill. You're on this small path.
Well,
You hear,
gentlemen, maybe
go
we
ahead.
go look around.
at that you hear from uphill a voice that goes, "God rats!" Oh. This loud exclamation from up the hill.
Pulls
Maybe
out
we
a
should
weapon. and-
go to that guy.
Oh yes, let's ask him all about this place.
I ain't
Puts
never
away
seen a
weapon.
place like this.
I have my gun in my holster the whole time. Or my hand
Yeah,
in the
no, like
holster. My hand in the holster.
Mine was pulled out for a second until everyone started saying, "Let's go talk to the guy."
Harlan is in common clothes, but like strapped to his back are two giant shields that just kind of rattle as he starts heading down the road towards the person who made the sound.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to say, "Hey, what are you doing over there, bro?"
So you all begin walking up this path, and after you, Hero, yell that out, you hear a resounding voice respond to you, and they say, gardening.
And then you hear his own voice back going, "Gardening."
What are you gardening? Well, what kinds? I want to know.
You seem to be in a mite of distress for someone who's gardening, sir.
So you guys, are you stopped and yelling, or are you continuing to walk up the path?
I think we continue
Both.
to walk up the path.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
So as you kind of yell these things out, you're just hearing like this kind of grumbling coming from above the ridge. And as you crest the ridge, let me bring you to this map.
Where's the town? My portal was supposed to bring me out into the middle of the square. Not out
The
here
whole
in
time we're walking up, my character is staring at the gun that
hinterlands.
Susan's character has on her hip.
Wait, man. The middle of the square. Do you know where we're at?
Why, yes, of course.
Oh, where are you? Tell me, I want to know.
Eric.
You so you okay. Here we go.
Little Boss has one of his books open with like a quill out of nowhere, like ready to start writing it down.
So you were specifically seeking out this whale and the town they're on, and
Yes.
have knowledge of them. So you
Voted, by the way.
You-
I don't know if it changed
no.
the vote.
yeah, I got 8 votes, so I think that's
Okay.
a good amount. I did. I just looked at it before we started. So
Okay, cool.
you are on Scamhoga, she who swims between, and the town thereupon is called the Barnacle.
Yes. Yes.
The Barnacle one.
Nice.
I feel like we all voted
it was
for
like-
that.
The whale names were close. The Barnacle was like easy win.
It just fit, man.
Did you say
just fit.
Scamhoga?
Scamhoga. I'll type it in there.
Scamhoga.
Yeah, please type it.
Scamhoga.
Cool, that was also the one I voted for.
Scribble.
Yes, we should have. I should have been in the town square of Barnacle, but damn portals. They're
You
never-
hear your own voice say Barnacle back, but inquisitively.
Oh, that's fascinating. The book I was reading, I specifically wanted one that would take me to some place I didn't know, and that fits because I don't know this place. Yes.
You said your name was Mr. Zoo?
Zoo's my first name. It's Zoo Matheson.
All right. Pleasure again, Mr. Zoo. You were are there a lot of doors and portals and things that regularly come to this barnacle?
That's my understanding. That's why I've been sent here.
You see Harlan's droopy sort of features kind of stretch into a big turtle smile. Okay.
As you crest the ridge to the peak of this hill, you see on top of the hill there is a round clay hut. Actually, let me just bring you the map as I'm describing these things. There's a round clay hut. Beside it, a smaller little like outhouse or something that sits beside a small pond that has a geyser spouting out of the center of it. Beyond that hut, you see a small vegetable garden and an old wizened turtle with a long staff who's slowly walking and chasing this small little carrot that has like animated and is running around, and it's like me, and it's just running around the garden, and he's like, oh, come here now, come here. And he's trying to chase it down, but he's moving very slowly.
Billiam, help the poor man. Catch that carrot. My skeleton.
Shoot it.
My skeleton starts to go over to help him catch the carrot.
As
Pull a
you
rifle off my back and point it.
as you begin to approach, he like puts his finger out, and he like a ray of magical energy just shoots out of his finger, and the carrot just like stops in its tracks. He walks up to it and picks it up, and it's like, and he just chomps it in his mouth.
Did that carrot just say mama?
You're not quite sure what it said, but he chomps into it, and he says to all of you, welcome. You must be the newest travelers. Well, would you be so kind to deal with the rebellion that's sure to ensue? They always do this every time I harvest. And he drops the top of the carrot, and he begins to like pull out more vegetables. And all around you now, in the various vegetable garden beds, you kind of hear like a rustling.
Oh, that's
shit.
fascinating. Do they always like rustle and walk and run away?
Only the ornery ones.
Oh, that's it. I've never even heard of that before. That's interesting.
Oh,
I start-
interesting.
I
So
don't know
write
if
down
this is.
notes in my book about that.
Is there like a way? What's going on over here? Like, am I supposed to save this world or what?
At this point, right beside you, Hero, there's like a couple smaller little flower beds,
Mhm.
right next to his. Well, why don't you make me a perception check, actually? Okay, let's see. Make a check with this guy.
Shit.
So you see, you don't notice it at all, and then suddenly, out of this little flower pot that's right near the door to his hut, this little flower person stands up, and it pulls back a sling and fires a nut right at your face.
Okay. Does it hit me? Because my
Is it
AC is
10?
pretty. No, I'm not even close.
Yeah, it just like dinks off your armor, and suddenly it's like, and it just starts yelling at you, and suddenly all around you guys, these vegetables start popping up. Flowers and vegetables and plant life begin popping up and animating, and some of them have little like sticks as spears, and some of them have slings, and the turtle beyond just continues to slowly harvest as these veggie pygmy begin to revolt. So I need everybody to roll me some initiative.
Oh my
got it.
god.
Jumping
Give me
right
some
into
new
it.
music.
They
Yeah,
are
I got you.
quite
I got you.
adorable, though.
Alright, let's see how Beyond 20 handles initiative rolls.
Oh, so much for advantage.
Oh, garbage initiative.
Oh, it works. Nice.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I have to relog into Roll20. It was being weird.
Oh, no problem. Do you think? All right, let me get some.
See, I believe.
Mine says hero on mine, but none of yours. For the turn order.
Okay.
I
Oh,
see
it must
my
have-
name, but no one
I
else's.
can add.
Oh,
Here's what I need to
interesting.
I
do.
see
I
everybody's.
see no names. Wait, now I see my name.
I was about to say I see everybody's name on the initiative order.
Let me see if I can fix that real quick. First, let me pop some of these guys.
Starting this campaign strong.
Nice. First roll is a 20. That's a good sign.
And Susan's is a 1.
No, it
You're
was.
gonna be two very different
it was
gunslingers.
A 2. It was a 2. It was a 2. I roll advantage on initiative.
Oh.
Just as a
Okay.
heads up, you know you can actually set it at
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
rolling.
I just didn't
Okay.
do that. Yeah.
No, yeah. As soon as I saw that I had that ability, I'm just like, okay. Automatically went and changed the setting.
Well, that's a good call.
You change the setting and then you do it twice anyway, and then you get super initiative.
Yeah,
wait.
like this.
And you don't tell the DM.
Oh, it didn't work still. I changed it. to
Yeah, I didn't find
advantage.
how to.
I don't think it does it for initiative.
It
I
does.
think it
Yeah,
does it for
initiative
other-
style.
does.
It
I
just
changed it to
automatically
advantage.
it just throws away the bad
Oh.
number. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Oh,
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Wait.
Can you see people's names?
It's-
Yeah, I see it. I see it there.
ooh, I see Zoo.
Yeah, you rolled 2 20s too,
And he
Sam.
Okay, great. I think.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, boy. Like I said, starting strong.
All right. Can you all see each other's names now?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
great.
Yes.
All right, so let me get these guys on the initiative order.
The hardest thing that's going to be is the keeping track of the whole crits going lower and lower part. Did you notice that,
Oh,
Susan?
yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I have two
I could just put
gunslingers,
it on
two
a
clerics.
on like a resource thing and put it down every time it landed.
What's your weapon of choice, just out of curiosity, as the gunslinger?
I was going for double pistols.
Okay, I'm doing rifle, so we're gonna
Cool.
yeah.
Works out. I haven't picked the subclass yet, but that's okay. We're not level 3.
I'm probably gonna go Maverick. I really liked Maverick.
Okay.
Ooh, double pistol horseback would be pretty cool. If you had a mount.
Would be.
I'll be a centaur. Let me be my next character.
I'm sticking to the more caster side of cleric stuff.
So let me just just bring these guys onto the map where you can see them.
I was about to say, I don't see enemies.
Huzzah.
Cool.
So yeah, it's just all these little plants around you. A bunch of them begin to like animate.
Could I have a reaction to
Yeah, I
the
mean,
guy attacking?
no, sure, yeah. If you have a reaction, you can use it. Why not?
Because how close was he actually?
10 feet.
Okay, never mind then.
There's this one like right in front of you, the one with the green little.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So, why don't you start us off?
Okay. Well, Mr. Nice Purple here, or no, yellow's way up close in my face. Okay. Going to do a couple steps back as I pull out my rifle. Well, it's already out, and shoot the yellow one.
All right, and these guys are just kind of like hopping around, and you shoot them, and you go, and you that one's like a little bush, and you shoot it, and a bunch of its twigs come flying off of it.
5, and then I'm just gonna finish backing up, and I'll end my turn. One more step, I can make it.
Okay. Susan.
That's not my initiative.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Redo my initiative,
Oh.
the thing, because I rolled again for frenzies. There you
No
go.
worries.
I swear,
Alright.
every time I look
The
at your
plus.
character, Kyle, it looks like this one freaking guy from the Uh-Oh video, if you've ever seen it.
I don't think I have.
It's just with white hair instead of the orange or whatever it is.
Well, at the sound of the Kinku's gunshot blast, I'm gonna whip around and see the one that's advancing on the two of you, and I'm like, Akaba's lights enlighten you, and I'm going to cast. What is that spell even called? Sacred Flame on the yellow one. DC 13 dex save. Whale. And let me double check it that I don't think it does half damage on. Yeah, I don't think it does half damage on successes. See here. Yeah, there's no like half damage on that, so it doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, it's able to like just kind of roll out of the way as that flame burns behind it.
Place, I love how freaky you are.
I love it. And use the rest of my turn to maneuver myself in between the purple one and the other gunslinger. Just kind of holding my shield in front of me, kind of blocking my face a little bit.
Okay, nice. So you move into
Such
position
a gentleman,
hero.
I see.
Don't want to hurt the moneymaker.
All right, hero, it's to you. Ryan.
Yep. I will go ahead and I don't feel like doing anything special, so I'm just gonna walk up to this one, hit it with my hammer. Oh yeah. I have my shield out, so I can only do one-handed, and oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Yo!
What the fuck?
Coming in
Wow.
strong.
I think you hit it.
Yeah.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah. You just in one fell swoop, you just squash that one.
Do you say hammer time?
No, I do not say it's hammer
Oh.
time.
And so this little flower creature is like, as you splatter it, and like
That's what
plant
you
matter
get.
kind of comes flying at you.
Next time, don't throw rocks or something or whatever you did.
Directly after your hammer lifts off of it, and it's just kind of like twitching there. It's like plant body kind of begins to slowly mend itself,
Oh.
and it gets back up and tries to stick you with its stick. It seems that these things kind of regenerate in some way. Does a 16 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
All right, so that one ticks at you. Its little friend in the flower bed beside it also is going to fire a sling at you. 23. I assume that one's going to hit.
That will hit, actually.
So it just does 3 bludgeoning damage as it fires a little net.
Ow! It's my head.
The one next to you, La Place, is going to just kind of burrow. Actually, it's going to attack you first. And it just reaches out with its branch hand. Does a 17 hit you?
Does not.
All right,
Man,
you're
you
able
guys are your high AC.
yeah, for real. It's a high AC party.
My AC is 10.
14.
Mine's 18.
18 as
Damn.
well.
I just
Okay.
have basic leather armor and decent dex.
We're
I'm
clerics.
just standing
You-
behind y'all forever.
Dex characters, 14, yeah.
And so after that, it's going to just try to burrow down into the ground. So you can make an attack of opportunity if you want, as it begins to burrow away from you.
Yeah, I'll
Ooh.
go to give it a shot, but I only have a mace, which I'm not good with. Yeah, I'll see how this goes. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not quite hit.
Yeah, like he tries to lift the mace that's obviously too big for him, and it just flops to the ground right next to where it burrowed.
The yellow one is going to rush up. Towards you, Susan's character. Angel. Ooh, Angel.
Yep.
And will take a swipe at you with its branchy arm. Oh, at 23.
Oh, yeah.
Does 5 slashing damage as it
Yeah.
slashes across you. And these last 2 that are afar, let's see, they both need to come a little closer. They're going to target the skeleton.
Billiam.
They both kind of come just a little bit closer. They don't seem to move very quickly. They just kind of waddle towards you. And then both of them are going to fire at the skeleton. $20 and a 15.
Oh, they both hit.
It's a total of 10 damage as they fire their little nuts over at him.
You said 10?
Yeah.
All right.
And then they both burrow into the ground.
Fuck.
It was
As
bad.
they go.
A ruh-roh.
All right, Harlan.
So
Ooh,
Harlan
Harlan.
sort of shrugs his shields off of his shell, brings them both up. Guess it's time to work. And you see him kind of drop down into a stance and just run. He just bolts in this direction with both shields pushed forward. He's using rampant charge. So, going to do an athletics check against this one.
Nice.
Boom.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. So I'm pushing him. So he should do an opposed athletics check to resist being shoved.
All right. Let me do that. Hope the music stopped. I gotta get some. Oh, a 1. No.
Who?
Oh, no.
Okay. So I shove him into this little planter box here and keep going.
Uh-huh.
Because I shoved him into an object, he takes 2d6 plus my strength modifier damage.
Okay.
So 12.
Oh. And he just, once again, this one is just smushed.
But he has
And then
regenerative property.
I keep going. 15, 16. And I do the same thing to that one.
Okay.
14.
So it needs to make a check again. Great.
Yes.
Oh, yep. That one fails as well.
That one fails as well. He's on the other side of the planter, so he's not getting smashed into anything, but he will get pushed 10 feet.
Okay. So that guy gets pushed 10 feet. And does he take damage?
I am double checking that.
All right.
Mm, no. No, he just gets shoved.
Okay. Nice. All right, so you smush the one behind you right into the planter. You come and push the other one past. Zoo, there are a few that have burrowed around you, but there's still the one far off beyond Harlan that you can see, and there's one that just came up and attacked Angel.
Okay. I'm going to step over here. I'm not gonna move. I'm going to attack yellow. Let's see. Oh, terrible roll. I'm assuming an 8 misses.
An 8 does miss.
Alright, then following my turn. Actually, after I attack, I'm going to just actually step aside. And Billiam here is going to use a short bow to also attack yellow. Damn. Oh my god.
And
Rolling like hot garbage.
all right, yeah. So both of your attacks miss, as that little branchy guy is just kind of too low to the ground and almost kind of hard to see through Laplace and Angel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard angle to get a shot.
Well, that is my turn.
All right, Angel, you got this one facing you down.
All right, I'm gonna spend a grip point to do a dodge roll without imposing, provoking. That's the word. Yes. Boom. And I will shoot it with my hand cannon, the yellow one. And wow, okay. Rolling like Susan. My
right.
excuses, I'm still disoriented from whatever just happened previously with that portal.
Makes sense.
Name's Angel, by the way.
Oh, fantastic. The name is Laplace. His name is Angel. I start to like reach for a quill to try to write that down somewhere, but get reminded oh no, we're in the middle of fighting. No time to write things down.
Yeah, probably not the best idea right now.
I'll remember that.
Shoots at the yellow.
Real quick before you do, the turtle yells out as he's just continuing to harvest. He kind of looks over towards you all, battling with these vegetables, and he says, "Oh, Yes, I should have told you they do. They are hard to keep down. You could possibly eat them or light them on fire. And he like points his finger over in your direction, and in the area that he does this, like little spark of flame comes out of the tip of his finger and lands on the ground just right next to you, Hero. And as it lands on the ground, it bursts into flame, and this the ground near you just kind of lights up in flame. And he says,
Hey,
"That'll do."
hey, man, where you shooting flames at? Careful.
And so there's just like a bunch of flames that light near you, and he goes, "Just put
Oh,
them in
shit.
there. A roasted vegetable, delicious."
Okay, thanks, old man.
As he just goes back and continues to harvest.
Well, that information would have been helpful about a minute ago.
Little shoots. A little too far
Okay.
away to hear that.
All right, so you shoot at the yellow one. Yeah, and that hits. All right. So yeah, you shoot into it. It again like loses a couple more branches. It's looking rough now, but it's still up.
And that's my turn.
All right, Laplace.
Okay, I'm going to. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna try another Sacred Flame. See, it's bright. I don't know if it really will burn, but it's pretty bright. Agama's light, burn them.
All right, you're trying against the same one.
Yeah, yellow.
All right. Let me make a dex save. All right, so this one lights up in flame, and the flames kind of actually do seem to catch fire on this thing, and it's just like, and the leaves on it all burn away. It's just a little charred clump of branches.
Over here, you just see he tips his hat.
Oh, turns out radiance is like fire. Oh, good. We'll have to know that for later.
All right, Hero.
Hero will. Sorry, I'm not used to my name. Is going to grab this dead vegetable that's next to me, since I don't want it to res again. And I don't know if this takes an action or what this is, but I'm gonna throw him into the.
I'll say
fire.
because it's just like an inanimate object right now. It's just like a little flower. You're just like picking up a flower and throwing it in the flame next to you. That's a free action. So
What
throw it
kind
into
of
the flame.
vegetable is that one?
That one's like a little flower.
Okay.
So you throw it into the flame, and it just lets out a little like. As it burns up. Its petals wither.
Cool. I can also run to this one, and I'll just try to hit it with my mace again. My warhammer, I should say. My warhammer kind of sucks. I don't have a lot of strength. I should get a dex weapon. But I'll use this for now. And I'm just rolling really good, so
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
We'll take him.
All right, nice. So you slam into that one. Let's see, what is this one? Oh, this was another flower guy. Yes, this was a flower, and you smash into it with your hammer.
Mhm.
You flatten it a little bit, but then it kind of pops back up, and it's like,
okay.
it goes, and it
Stupid
out
thing.
points a petal at you in anger. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
It attacks you right back by swiping its thorny petal at you.
Miss.
But no chance. Let's see. It's this one. One of them pops out of the ground right next to you, Harlan, and this one's like a little mushroom guy, and he just tries to like punch you with his little mushroom hand.
Okay.
I assume a 16's not gonna hit you, right? I know you got high AC.
16 doesn't, but because I rampant charged, he has advantage. So 23 will.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Great. So he kind of like this like little thick mushroom guy puts up his dukes and dodges and punches you right in the side and does 8 or 7 damage.
Harlan just kind of looks down. Look here, that ain't nice. It kind of braces up.
Zoo, another one pops out right next to you.
I don't like this.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll to see who it attacks. One will be the skeleton, 2 will be you. All right.
Okay.
Takes a swing at you. This is another little mushroom guy. 13, I believe, hits you.
It does.
That does 8 damage.
Brutal. Okay.
All right. Oh wait, there was one more of them that burrows up and pops up. Let me roll again for who this one's going to attack, as it comes up right between Laplace and Angel. Angel, you'll be 1, and oh yeah, okay, there we go. So Angel, this one
That hits, yeah. Mm-hmm.
is like a little cucumber. It's like a cucumber vine that's got cucumbers and just swings a cucumber and slams it against you. And
Delicious.
that does just 3 damage. Cucumbers aren't known for their damage proficiency. All right, Harlan, back to you.
All right, Harlan's gonna sidestep here. And he is going to take one of his shields, and he is just going to bash this mushroom guy with a shove. He's just going to shove him right here. So, post athletics.
Smart.
13.
Let's see if it works. Oh, 13. What happens?
Oh, it got a 13,
Ooh.
so it's able to just hold you off.
Okay.
And resist the shove.
Okay. As a bonus action, I do it again.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like able to just hold its own, but then you give a little extra oomph and toss it into those flames.
Nice.
Why don't you roll me
Boom.
2d6?
Alrighty.
As it goes into these fires. Into this fire. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
that's really good.
Yeah, it just burns up immediately. The little fungus kind of like pops, and spores come flying out of it. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That does end my turn. As that happens, Harlan kind of looks at the roasted vegetables. Like, smells like stew.
It does smell pretty good around here. Okay, Zoo, it's to you. You got a little mushroom guy right up next to you.
Yep. I'm going to... let's try this again. Eldritch Orb. 16 to hit?
Yep, 16 will hit.
Alright, it's 6 force.
Okay.
And then... Then I'll go to my skeleton's turn. And Billiam will hit him with this short sword. Oh, god damn it, Billiam.
No, 10 does not do it. Man, the skeleton's been rolling bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, the sword
We're still portal lagged.
Definitely.
I think that's all we got.
You got that summoning sickness.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're summoning sick.
All right, Susan. Angel.
as much as I'd love to hit this one here, I'll hit the blue one. Attempt to, anyway. Much better. I like shoot right in between Zoo and his skeleton man.
Yep.
Boom. Here we go. That's what I like.
All right,
to
and
see.
you
Oh,
just
nice.
blow its head off. The head of this little mushroom guy.
There we go. Now,
My God.
throw that one in the fire. Maybe. Or kick it. And
All
that's
right,
it.
is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, so you shoot that one. There's now just a couple left. It is to you, Kenku, man. Sam.
Sorry.
No
Yeah.
worries.
So I'm just kind of like looking around, and I don't see anything beyond the purple one.
No,
Yeah,
I think the
you-
purple one's the only one I see.
Yeah, you don't see. You saw that two of your hero and Harlan had like ran around the corner, and you hear sounds of combat coming from over there as well. But the only one you see is the purple one in front of you.
I'm
which is like
going
a little
to
bush.
stow the rifle
No,
and
that's a
pull out a
cucumber.
pistol and shoot the one that's next to the two people.
All right. 7's gonna
And-
miss.
Yo. Oh,
All right.
that should be a 10. For some reason, it keeps taking my dex off the attack and setting it to strength. Would that make a
Oh, wait.
difference?
No,
See how it's a
10
plus
still
2
misses.
instead of a 5?
Yeah,
I was just,
yeah,
okay,
that's
making
right.
sure. Like, I've set it twice now, and it keeps changing it. And it took the dex off the damage, too.
Yeah, weird. But yeah, that doesn't quite do it. So
Okay.
you
Thank you.
shoot a little wide as you're trying to get right between the two of them. You're aiming a little high to avoid them, and can't do it. All right, is that the end of your turn?
It indeed is.
Plus.
Okay, let's see if Ogma's light continues to do some work. I'm gonna cast another Sacred Flame. At purple
Okay.
one.
Oh yeah, it burns up a little bit. It kind of like pats its branch, its arm like starts to catch on fire, and it pats it off. But that arm's now like pretty charred and gross.
And I'll use my movement to just maneuver around to the other side of it. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, hero. You got a little flower,
Yep.
a little flower guy right in front of you.
I'm gonna try to flame him. Yo, man, your petals don't even look good. I mean, I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. So dex save. Yeah, this flower one is able to kind of quickly brush off any sparks that begin to ignite it, and seems unaffected by your spell.
Okay. Wasn't there another one that was around here somewhere that burrowed?
There was it had like popped up next to Zoo, the one that you
Oh,
saw
okay.
over there. It was like a mushroom guy,
Fair enough.
and is now squashed, though very fresh still, and seems like it will probably regenerate on its turn.
I'm gonna walk back one. It has attack of opportunity if it wants.
Okay, you step back and it goes, meh, 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 and it makes an attack.
And it
But-
misses.
13 misses, yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. So let's see. They're going to. Well, first of all, this one pops back up. The little mushroom guy that was right next to you, Zoo, is going to come back
Dang.
as its little mushroom head still has like a hole right in the middle of it from where it got shot. But it's like still stands back up and is kind of wobbling and is going to take another mushroom swing right at you. but a 7 I think will miss you, Zoo.
Yes. Yeah, 7 thankfully does miss.
Let's see the. Let me roll for this guy. Well, he attacked you last time, so he's going to attack Laplace. And he takes his little.
Is that the one on the
branch
bottom?
here. Yeah, the.
Yeah, I'm
purple
gonna
one.
give it disadvantage.
Okay.
With grit. What's the name of the ability?
Yeah, what does that look like? How are you giving it this?
I'm gonna stare it down and like cock my gun. Cover. Whenever you are holding a firearm, when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack against a creature other than you, you can spend 1 grid point as a reaction to oppose disadvantage on the attack roll.
All
You
right,
kind
so
of like
stand
cock the
there.
gun and you stare him down.
You cock the gun, and right as he's about to make his attack, he kind of looks over his shoulder nervously. And did I already make the attack for this guy? Oh yeah, 13, but it's a 6. So yeah, 6 I think will definitely miss you. As he looks over his side nervously and just like totally misses with his attack.
And yeah, that's all I had.
And yeah, the last one is going to. I guess I'll just attack Harlan, who's standing down. Who's standing it down.
Nope.
But a 17's not going to do it.
Nope.
All
Nope.
right. So Harlan, it's back to you.
All right. All right, Mr. Plant Man. You're supposed to be dinner now. And he kind of drops again, shoves with his right shield.
Yeah, as you say that he's going to be dinner, he kind of looks up at you sadly and is like, meh, 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 meh. And you just push him, shove him back.
All right, he goes back 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to take 10-foot step up, and I'm going to do it again with my bonus
Okay.
action.
You were made for this encounter.
I was.
Yep. And he goes, meh, as he gets pushed back and burns up in the flames. It really smells like a nice
Vegetable
roast,
barbecue.
veggie roast here, yeah. Okay, Zoo, the one next to you has come back to consciousness.
Oh, shit. This time the skeleton's going to go before me.
Okay.
And let's do a little short sword attack here. Hiya. 15
Oh,
hit.
yeah, that hits.
Yay. 6 damage.
And it slices into the mushroom, which is now unconscious.
Great. This time, is the fire here? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
All right. On my turn, I will pick up the mushroom, kind of gingerly, because I'm trying not. I don't want it to get on my sleeves and on my suit. And I delicately toss it into the fire.
All right.
And then quickly step back so no ash blows up or anything, and then straighten my suit. And
All right. You do that, no problem. You toss it into the fire easily. All right, Angel.
oh, sorry. One last thing. I'm going to use my carnal touch to heal my skeleton.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Purple's the last one.
Yeah, there's just the one left next to you.
Fuck it, I'll risk it for the biscuit. I don't want to. Yeah, fuck it, I'll fucking use a grit to dodge. I will dodge roll again and shoot that son of a gun. And fuck me. Okay, never mind.
Angel's just like very confused about where she is. Not feeling it yet.
No, not
Not
quite.
feeling this place.
Not yet. Y'all got this. I believe in you.
All right, that goes to you, Sam's Kenku bird.
Cool. So is there any kind of fire in this area?
No, there's no flames over there.
I'm just gonna
Laplace and burning
run
them.
up and try and I guess put the pistol away and pull out a dagger to slice it and try and eat it. Cut it up and eat
Okay.
it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, make me an attack with your dagger.
You? Nope.
Oh.
That's
You go to skewer it, and it's able to just dodge out of the way.
And then I'm going to dodge roll back to feet with a grit point, and I'll pass.
All right, Laplace.
No, you're supposed to cook it before you eat it, like this. And I'm going to do another Sacred Flame.
You hear him go, "Cook it before you eat it." And you're again with your voice.
Ooh, nice damage. Let's see if it can. All right, yeah, and another one. You just light. You snap your fingers, or what does the casting of this spell look like?
So for Laplace's Sacred Flame, I say some burning white letters in Celestial kind of come streaming out of nowhere to kind of circle around it.
Okay, nice. And that happens. These burning white letters swirl around it, and it just catches in flame, and it burns up and is charred.
And I'm going to take out my book and quill and start sketching drawings of them. And just notes on what such an interesting experience this was.
All right.
Is
So
it over?
you do this, and this you guys now are standing around. There's just burnt up plants around you. It smells delicious. Slowly, the flames that the turtle had lit go out. And he kind of finishes up his harvest as he's harvesting these vegetables and putting them in a basket. And he turns over towards all of you and says, he goes, "Oh, very well done. Yes. You must be new here."
Oh, we are, Master Gardener. You don't happen to know which way to Barnacle, would you?
We're out of combat now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start moving in that direction.
Yep. Yeah. And he goes,
Also, just grabbing one of these random roasting veggies out of it, and like a big carrot, and just start munching on it.
Yeah, you just grab one of those veggies, and it's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. And he goes, "Oh yes, my name's Grum Fernwhistle. I am the steward of Scamhoga. Welcome to the Imaginarium." And he kind of points up at the galaxies above you. He goes,
That's
"Ah." Go ahead.
That's great and all, but how do I get home?
You wish to return home? Whatever for?
Well, I gotta save the universe. It's part of my destiny.
Perhaps that's what brought you here.
No, it was some guy I lost a bet to.
Perhaps that was part of your destiny. Yes.
Oh shit, maybe you're right.
If I may interject, heroes rarely save anything in their hometowns. A general part of the hero's journey is the leaving of your home.
That's very true. A scholar wrote a whole book about it, and I read that a few times. And if you check the patterns, a bunch of different stories follow exact structure. It checks out.
Mr. Zoo and Mr. Laplace are sound pretty smart about these sorts of things. I might listen to them.
Well, shit.
Plus, this does kind of look like a universe, as you would say. You could be saving the universe, yeah?
No, this is not just a universe, it's all of them.
How many? How many are there?
Numberless.
That's a lot.
I mean, well, there's got to be a number of them to know.
Wait a second. So which one am I supposed to save?
I think it's the closest thing to zero,
just
which
looks at
would
you
be
blankly.
infinity.
The closest thing to zero is infinity.
You all.
He was one of
all
those books that
see
are just
that
sketching like
quite
zeros
hard.
and infinity symbols over and over.
Harlan's just looking as this conversation goes on with
Careful,
a
infinite
slightly
knowledge.
befuddled look on his face.
Infinite knowledge creates elder gods.
I mean, knowledge can't be infinite, or else how am I going to know everything?
No, that was me out of character making a joke. Infinite
okay.
knowledge creates elder gods.
I mean, that might be able to place his final goal. Who knows?
The fastest way
going
to
on the
infinity, if I may interject again, is compounding interest.
He then says to you, "Oh,
What does he say?
he then says, well, nobody ends up here by mistake, so to speak. You must have purpose. Come, you wish to see Barnacle, you said." He says to you, Zoo.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll show you the way. Follow me. And he begins very slowly to walk back down the way you came.
Oh, I'm walking right beside him, just peppering with the questions. So how long have you been here?
As long as I can remember.
And how long would that be?
Well, my memory's not so good.
I think it might be more than one at least.
Okay, more than one, more than one.
My character goes back to staring at the pistol on Angel's hip, trying to find if there's something on the hilt of it.
So you guys follow Grum as he leads you. Let me put back on some tunes real quick. You guys follow Grum as he leads you back down the hillside, through this wandering landscape that seems very mystical in its geology, like the way that rocks are kind of stacked upon one another, the archways of like with kind of grass and trees growing upon them. It's just a very vertical landscape with all sorts of natural monuments that stand out to your eye as like very supernatural. And you he kind of takes you down and you walk down the hillside. So you guys are kind of approaching, as you approach this town from the top of the hill, as it seems that his cottage is propped up at the top of the hill as he walks down into town. And there is a small village that is fairly simply constructed, of various houses that all seem there's not that many people here. It's again a small village, not heavily populated. However, it's bustling. There are people all over the place, moving to and fro, accomplishing various tasks that seem very very friendly and brotherly towards each other, as they're all kind of working together and helping each other out. Here, sorry, let me put on. I'm gonna put on a new song.
I love this art.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So you guys think my destiny could be like here?
I mean, it could be.
Your destiny's wherever you are.
Yo, that's deep, man.
I mean, Agma has a plan for all of us. Our destiny is what's at the end of the book that is our lives, you know?
I don't read.
How can you not read? How do
I
you
can read, but I don't read.
Why
Like,
not?
Some people
Because
just
like
don't
reading's
have
boring,
the time.
man.
Reading's the best thing ever. What are you talking about?
It's not the best thing, but it is an enjoyable way to pass the time.
I mean, if we don't read, then how do you know anything?
Folk don't much care what I know as long as I got my shields up, you know?
I know that now. I'm gonna write it down in a book.
Also,
My
the
book.
place you're forgetting that many a culture has a rich oral tradition in which nobody reads or writes, but their storytelling is no less rich.
That was
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do that either.
You carry your house on your back like we turtles do. Don't have much place to keep, a book.
But what if you forget something?
It's true. I
You just remember it.
I hardly read it all until a good fellow arrived. He's our librarian.
You have a library? Where?
I'll show you. So he's walking you into town, and he's pointing to and fro at various buildings. He points you to like the blacksmith and the tanner, and it seems like they have like a kind of bustling full economy here. He takes you, goes, so first stop the library.
Yes.
Master Grun, could you point out the busiest tavern in town, please?
Indeed. And he kind of points as y'all are heading through like the main town square. Everybody is like looking at you. Many people are kind of saying welcome. It seems like having strangers arrive is nothing new or unwelcomed to this town, especially as like Grum is walking you into town. A lot of people are coming up to him and saying hello. And
as people are saying hello, Harlan is waving and saying hello individually to each one.
they're in general, most people are very receptive and friendly to that and receive it well. It seems like a very kind of happy, joyful place. And you notice that the demographic of this population is extremely diverse. There's like all sorts of various species of creatures that make up the population. Some of you might come from places that are more homogeneously human or elf or whatever, or turtle or whatever it might be. But this place is extremely diverse in its demographic.
Whoa! What's that? What's that? What the hell is that?
And Laplace is just responding to each one of those by saying what each race he's pointing out is.
That one!
Oh, that's a tiefling.
Oh, what was that over there?
That's Minotaur.
Here,
Holy crap.
if I might interject, I don't know about where you are from, but in most cultures, pointing at strangers is considered quite rude.
Yes, especially if you say, "What's that?"
What's that?
Well, it's a plasmoid.
Mr. Hero, I think the word you're looking for is who. Who's that? Who's that?
Dude, there's so many weird creatures and shit.
I mean, you can't blame him for being curious. It's only natural to want to, learn new things and just know more.
So you've now arrived at the library, and as you walk in, there is a burly half orc, kind of putting up a book, who's got small little spectacles just hanging at the tip of his nose, and he looks over to you and goes, "Who's this? Ah, guests. Yes. Welcome. I'm Goodfellow. Grum, you brought new travelers. Wonderful. And he says, well, welcome everyone to Barnacle. It's good to have you here. I hope you stay long and enjoy your time.
Lovely to meet you. Zoo Matheson, agent of the Honorable Banking House, Thrassix and Locke.
Never heard of it, but that's great.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to set up business and help all who venture with their financial and post life post mortality needs.
At that, he kind of looks at you a little quizzically, of like, I'm not quite sure what that means, but interested.
Harlan Bell of the Mossy Pond Bells. Not to be confused with those Quickwater Bells. They're a different family, but nice to meet you. He kind of sticks out his claw to shake.
He eagerly shakes your claw. Well, I'll be eager to get all of your stories and include them. Yeah, we love to keep a record of the townsfolk here. It's a passion project of mine.
Oh, well, then you gotta put me down. My name's Hero.
Oh, he does like kind of pull out a notepad and he quickly jots down all of your names and is kind of taking a few notes. Yes, and he kind of licks the tip of the quill. Okay, yes, Hero, wonderful.
I'd love to tell you more, but I cannot for the life of me remember quite what was happening before I got here, but you may call me Angel.
Ah, yes, the portal sickness. It happens to the best of us. It'll pass. No, worry not.
Do we call you Angel in the morning or all day long?
All day long, darling. And I wink.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Angel.
The pleasure is all mine.
By the way, when you put my name down, can you put under it the savior of the universe?
Surely, yes.
Thank you.
He adds that.
I'm Laplace Descher, and I have to ask, where do you get those quills? It's such a nice quill, and mine's kind of old and busted. Also, can I read that record? You mentioned a record with everything about the town, and I want to read it.
My library is always open to an eager reader. And as for the quill, Snid the sales dragon. He's got all sorts of wonderful products.
Oh, good. He jots down Snid the sales dragon, wonderful quills in his notebook.
An actual dragon, not a dragonborn.
Yeah, he's a kobold, but he's a dragon. He's a dragon. He identifies as a dragon, so that's what. Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's more dragon than me, that's for sure. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you all. Please do not hesitate to return to the library at any time.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yes, well, I look forward to aiding you in your research. He gives a little short bow to all of you.
Oh, before we leave, Zoo kind of flicks out of nowhere a business card, like doing like a little sleight of hand, kind of close up magic kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for instance, it gives him his card. If you have any financial needs or need of secure storage.
Yes, I'll keep you in mind. And he takes it and kind of clips it to the notepad where he was taking notes. Grum then says, well, shall we continue? And he leads you back out of the library. And he says, well, you had mentioned the tavern. You had shown interest in visiting Snid, the sales dragon. Where should we go next?
Snid, the sales dragon, in his own voice.
Wonderful. Snid's always a pleasure to visit. And he takes you just back through the town square. Again, this village is fairly small, so you can kind of like see most of the buildings right around. And he leads you over to this building that has like a market, has a bunch of booths set up out front of it with the kind of overhanging canvases. That seems like it's almost like a market stall out front, and he kind of leads you through that. And as you walk into the building, there's just shelves and shelves piled with all sort of like random assorted trinkets, and this small purple kobold with a little staff approaches you, and he says,
Ah, Grum, yes, welcome. Oh, are these new visitors?
as he looks up at all of you.
You come to join us here in Barnacle?
Yes. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Zoo Matheson. And Zoo holds out his card.
Harlan Bale of the Mossy Pond Bells. As Harlan sticks out his claw.
He takes the card and tucks it. He is shaking hands to all who proffer them, and he says,
They call me Snid. Snid the Sales Dragon. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
and he begins kind of looking all of you up and down. Does anybody have any like trinkets or baubles that they openly wear on their outfits?
Kind of. My
have a
character would
shovel.
immediately like look at him and just kind of pull out one of his guns, not in a threatening way, but he wants to show him the hilt and show him a symbol, and just like kind of points at it.
He quickly scuttles up to you and he's like,
Oh, yes, this is very nice. A good make. Ooh.
It's the symbol of his the person who made him, the guy who he's trying to find all the weapons with that symbol on it, and he just keeps pointing to it. And then you hear like in an old raspy voice, "Find that shit."
You're hunting these items. Oh, that makes me so excited.
He shakes his head up and down, yes.
Oh, well, I can certainly help with this.
You were asking about trinkets. Zoo wears an intricate tie pin, and has some kind of gold filigree on the tassel of his fez.
oh, he looks up and he's kind of like,
Ooh, these are very nice. How much for this?
and he kind of tries to like point up to the tassel. He tries to fondle it, but it's like you're like way too high, tall. For him.
Oh, sorry. I must apologize. These are not for sale.
Not yet.
Old family pieces, you must understand.
He pulls out, and he says, "Oh, well, I understand, but if you ever want something," and he pulls out like a little wand, and then he swishes his hand, and like flowers come out of the end of it, and he's like,
I have all sorts of pleasurable things if you ever want to make a trade.
Well, I have this right here, and I pull out my shovel. This is a dirt mover.
he goes,
A shovel, huh?
Mine is very special, actually.
and he goes, he says,
This is a nice shovel. I would give you 3 silver pieces.
Oh. No, it's worth 10 at least.
Let me think on this. I need to consult my books.
Did you say bucks?
Yes, I keep extensive records of all the prices.
Oh, can I read them?
Nice. He looks at you a little bit like those are his like secrets. You know?
Trade records, man. Personal business.
What do you want to look at my books for?
So I can see what's in them.
What will you trade me for this privilege?
Oh, I'll give you. I don't want to give you in my books. I don't want to lose. If you give me time, I can copy some of my books into blank books and give those to you.
Possibly. Let's continue this conversation later. I like your trading spirit.
I like books.
Says, well, if you ever need to make any purchases, you know exactly where to come. I'll be here. Snid the sales dragon. At your service.
And Master Snid, if you are ever in need of a business or personal loan or financing of any kind, please don't hesitate to contact me. We here at the Honorable Banking House of Thrassix and Locke are always here to serve the community.
He pats the pocket where he put the card that you gave him, and is
I'll keep that in mind, yes.
I don't have a fancy card, but if you ever need any personal protection, and he pats his two shields, that's what I'm for. I don't have a fancy card.
He nods and he says,
Thankfully, we've been pretty safe here on Barnacle. It's a peaceful town. Every once in a while, some monsters appear through one of the many portals, but we hold our own.
Which portals? What kind of monsters? How often? When? Where?
He says,
Not too often.
Not too often. Scribble.
there's various. It seems that sometimes there's seasons where they just get a little more ornery, the creatures that come through.
Honorary season? Question mark. Scribble.
But you all seem lovely. It seems like it's a good season for travelers here in the Imaginarium.
Season travelers. Scribble.
And Grum now pipes up and says,
Oh, well, should we carry on? You want to see the tavern, you say?
Oh, yes, please, Master Grub.
And says, well, follow me.
and he leads you back into the town square, and you head over to the tavern, which is alive and bustling. As it's hitting, in this place, it's hard to tell the time of day, but it seems that businesses are kind of closing up. It's reaching the end of the day, and Grum then says to you,
With some new travelers here, they'll certainly people will end their shifts a little early. We like to celebrate when we have newcomers. So let's go to the tavern and we can meet more of the townsfolk. Celebrate your arrival.
Oh, how lovely.
Maybe more drinks will help me remember something.
Well, I've never been in a celebration before. I just read about them. This is exciting.
Portal travel always leaves me quite thirsty.
Miss Angel, I don't think that's how drinks work.
I mean, you never know. Anything could happen at any time.
And I'll be there to record it down. Let's go!
Old raspy voice again goes, "Give me a drink."
so you all pop into the tavern, and immediately as you guys walk in, everybody who's in the tavern turns to you and is like, "Hey!" and they all raise their drinks, and immediately kind of cheers to your entrance. Drinks are are thrown into all of your hands, as you're immediately like kind of pulled into many hearty handshakes, and
Now
even
this
like
is a life I
hugs.
can get used to.
I've read quite a bit about the negative effects of alcoholic drinks, but I've never tasted one before. Bottoms up.
You hear just over and over and over again, Harlan Bell and Mossy Pond Bells. Nice to meet you, Harlan Bell and Mossy Pond. Just everyone, just everyone who says hi to him.
Man, he sounds like the guy that I know. His name's Oz.
That
So-
name does sound familiar.
They you guys are fed dinner. You're introduced to many names whom you forget immediately, as there's just so many names coming at you, all different types of people, as you as they just kind of have this like party in this tavern. More people from the town, it gets busier and busier as more people from the town enter as they kind of finish their work days, and it seems that like the entire town has come to this tavern to celebrate your entrance here. Snid, Goodfellow both join eventually as well. Yeah.
I do love the hospitality of a small tourist town.
So you guys, well, you tell me, like, what does your night look like? How long do you enjoy the party? Grum seems to kind of just kind of be like enjoying. He like has a couple drinks. He's just kind of enjoying the company. Is talking to people. It seems like as you get the lay of the land, Grum is kind of like the village elder, that people are really like respectful around him. There's some, tensions between people and animosities, but in general, it's a pretty jovial environment. And Grum kind of offers to you, at one point in the evening, he says like, "Well, we'll have a place for you to stay for now. Whenever you're ready, we have a spot for new travelers. We can keep you in for now. Just let me know when you want to make your way there, and I'll happily escort you."
I must say, Master Grum, I've traveled to many a far city, and I must say that the hospitality of Barnacle exceeds them all.
Well, you see, it's Scamhoga herself who curates our people here. So I thank her, and he kind of like taps his foot on the ground, as almost like a pat on the back.
In his voice, you actively see my character pick up a cup and say with his voice, "Thanks, Scamhoga." Like he's raising a cheers to the crowd.
Yeah. And he goes, and as you do that, everybody kind of like looks and is like, to Scamhoga, and they all give a nice hearty cheers to that.
Harlan's in the corner teaching some people like a Cholton like line dance.
Laplace is going and trying at least one drink out of every possible drink available, and at least one taste out of every possible food available. Quickly trying to squeeze into the Cholton dance lessons, just trying to do everything.
Angel seems
Here's
shy
just
and
having a good time.
reserved at first, but after more and more drinks, she has revealed that she's a bounty hunter, and she's telling a bunch of stories really loudly, standing on top of tables. Probably sound made up.
People are loving them though. They're eating.
At
them
any
up.
point, do you pull out your gun?
Oh yeah, I pull them both out. Like,
And my character is like very interested and is very much trying to look at the hilt still of them.
Goodfellow has his notepad and is taking notes about all the stories you're telling, Angel.
I'm
Hero's
just
also
shadowing him,
telling
taking notes too.
Heroes also telling stories, but they're all made up.
Harlan becomes interested in some of some of Angel's stories because it turns out that he was hired to protect one of the people that you had a bounty on. He didn't realize that. So you might have
Whoopsie.
shot him at one point. I don't know. Yes.
Possible.
Zoo has gotten Snid to introduce him to the other kind of big business owners of the town, and they've moved near a fireplace, and he's essentially over drinks trying to schmooze them and just have a good time and get to know them better.
Yeah. They all seem very receptive, especially Snid, who will kind of curate the introductions between you and all these people. Great. So you all have a good time doing your things, hanging out in this tavern. The party goes fairly late, but eventually everybody makes their way home, and you're all shown to a what's like a small inn that has various rooms, and you're all given your own private room that's very simply furnished with just like a bed and a dresser there, and you're head off and head to sleep for the night.
Laplace takes two of his largest books, both of them on either side of him, and kind of curls up between them.
So you all fall asleep. You all sleep fairly late into the morning as you kind of hung out and partied and had the very draining day. It's like you have jet lag, you have portal lag as you're getting used to this new space. And as you awaken to a knock on their door, and you hear the voice of Grum, who says, "Hello, are you there? Our new travelers. Are you home? Are you awake yet?" And you hear him knocking on the door, and then he kind of enters the main lobby where you guys are all kind of in your bedrooms, but you all hear the loud knocking, and you hear him come in.
Well, Laplace slowly lifts his head up off the table with one hand, slowly writing just the symptoms of being hung over inside his
Yes!
Harlan kind of shuffles out of the room, already mostly dressed. He didn't actually drink a lot last night, so he's fairly well off by comparison to Laplace. Mr. Grum.
Hero's also going to come out of his room, and
you see
Oh,
you,
Hero.
Oh, go ahead, Hero.
Hero's going to be completely totally fine. He is 100% banging, ready to go. He comes out fucking flying off his toes as he makes his way out of his room.
That guy walks out of his slowly kind of walks out of his room, yawning and stretching.
You see,
still
Zoo...
Oh, go ahead. He's just half dressed, but not armed.
You see Zeus step through his door with Billy and my skeleton, stepping backwards perfectly in pace with me. I'm not wearing. I'm fully dressed except for my jacket. And Billiam is actually tying my necktie as I'm stepping through the door into the common room. And as soon as she's done, he walks back into the room to fetch my coat and helps me into my jacket.
Mr. Zoo, that's a neat trick.
Seriously, I can't even tie a tie anymore, especially a bow tie.
I know 13 different ways to tie ties. I can't do any of them right now. Scribble.
So, Grum, as you all enter, Grum looks fairly concerned, and he says, "Oh, well, thank you. You've awoken. I have a task for you if you would take it on. I can't for the life of me find Snid. He seems to have gone missing in the night."
He was supposed to come and bring me my cream this morning. You see, he gets me a cream. My feet, they get very cracked. You don't need to hear the details, but he didn't
I
bring me
do.
my
Tell me
cream.
the details of the cracks.
Harlan just nods.
Yeah, he
I
was
want
knowing.
to know the details so I can
Yeah.
write them down.
And he says,
Oh, we can get into that later. But Snid's gone. I went to his shop and it's completely empty. No one's seen him. This is unprecedented.
Wait, the shop is completely empty? Still, like,
No,
his
no,
merchandise?
of Snid, empty of Snid. I should have been specific. It's still full
Oh.
of stuff. There's
Are the
lots of
books
things
okay?
there.
No sign of a struggle.
Grum seems to kind of ignore your question about the book.
I told Mr. Snid that personal protection was my thing. If he needed something, that oh, okay, I'll help.
And he says,
Well, I didn't investigate too closely. When you ask him about any signs of a struggle, he says, to be honest, I figured you all showed up yesterday. Snid's gone missing today. This may be your first purpose here. Can you help?
Of course, anything for a potential client.
You can tell that I'm pretending to not be hungover, and I'm doing pretty good, but you could still tell. We will definitely find the perpetrator. There's definitely a perpetrator. There always is.
If we help, will you give me a library card?
He goes, yes, we'll get you a library card, certainly.
Yay! I'll do it.
and so he leads you back to Snid's shop, and you enter and you begin looking around at what's there. Anyone can make me a perception check or an investigation check.
Which is higher for me?
I'm good at those. I'm good at rolling in general.
Investigation.
Investigation or what?
Perception.
I'll do a perception check.
Ooh, I should have done perception instead.
Hell yeah.
Anzu's got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just staring at all the items looking for any guy.
Yeah. So, Angel and Hero, you notice as you're all walking around, something that you both see is in the back room as you guys walk through through his shop. In the very back room, you notice on the ground there's some sort of like dust, some sort of residue that you recognize as the same sort of essence that was around the portals where you entered through. So there was like some sort of portal that was opened in the back of his shop. Zoo, as you look around, and you're looking more closely at like his specific items and trying to learn about, more specifically about what happened to Snid, you notice there's a lot of like iconography of dragons, and you then notice that there are some items that are kind of put off, like not for sale, that are made of various like white dragon scales, and like you can deduce from your investigation, you can deduce that these were things that were like cast off. Dragons will like shed their scales from time to time,
Mhm.
and that so at some point, there's some like special connection to these like white dragon scales that Snid has.
Is Grum with us?
Grum is with you, yeah.
Master Grum, do you know the origin of all of these white dragon scale objects?
Says, well, he doesn't like to talk about it much, but do know before Snid came here,
He used to serve a white dragon, a great ancient dragon, and he.
Do you happen to know the name of said dragon? Has he ever mentioned it?
The name of the dragon is Uzith. What I hear.
Can I make a history check to see if I've ever heard that name in any books?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I also wanted to do some kind of intelligence check to see if that dragon has ever done any business with Thrassix and Locke.
Okay, yeah.
My
nice, do
character
that.
legit knows nothing about dragons, so he's just staring there like,
Boom!
dragon? Like repeating the word dragon to other people, like walks up to Angel like curiously and goes, dragon?
Zoo, you've not only have you heard of this dragon, you know a specific story about this dragon. So this dragon had a huge hoard of wealth, or has a huge hoard of wealth that is insured by your bank, and that hoard, there was a claim made a few years ago by this dragon that one of its servants stole a bunch of its hoard and ran off and escaped.
Oh no.
And you can kind of recall vaguely like what realm of existence this place was. It's a domain called Yah'Buan, the name of the world.
It sounds like we need an interdimensional lawyer.
Zoo generally has a smile on his face. It has just become tighter.
Like more of a smile?
Yeah, like strained. Like he's really working hard to keep that smile on his face.
So my character then walks up to you noticing this and goes, dragon?
They're like
Dragon.
big lizards, really, really big lizards with wings.
He's kind of like looks curiously for a second and then shakes his head up and down like, big like just repeating what you're saying. Like he kind of understands what you're saying, but not really.
Few entities in the cosmos are better at collecting wealth than dragons.
Then he just kind of like, he looks like really perks up for a second and thinks, fine stuff.
I like find a little dragon statue and point at it for you. Dragon, right here. They look like this.
He kind of just shakes his head up and down.
Well, you have your metallic dragons, you have your chromatic dragons, you have your gem dragons, you have your natural disaster dragons, you have your astral dragons, you have your metallic. Oh, I said metallic.
Okay, man.
Don't forget your
It's
gym
too
dragons.
early in the morning.
Don't forget your dragon spirits that are based on elements that exist in Western and the Eastern cultures. You know,
Then
the
you have-
long.
Yeah, then you have wyverns, and then you have lindworms. Then you have.
Hey.
Plague dragons.
Someone just spoke up.
Some sort of disembodied entity that has joined us.
I feel it's going to be a penguin.
Between assignments.
I feel like I'm hearing voices again.
Angel and Hero, did y'all happen to find anything in the back as you were checking back there?
Nope.
Seemed to be some portal residue.
My character pulls out a just truly random doohickey that he has absolutely no idea what it's used for. Like he's like, and he just holds it up like it's some kind of clue.
At Zoo, at hearing that Angel has seen the residue of a portal in the back room, the smile has finally fallen from Zoo's face. I think I know where said portal was too. God.
Walks up to Kyle
Perfect.
with the doohickey like it's some kind of evidence.
Mr. Zoo, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Zu manages to get a smile back on his face. It's just a business matter I'm remembering. But it's all is fine. Master Grun, do you know, is there someone in town that can create portals to specific specific realms?
Ah, yes, indeed. There is such a person, and it's me.
Oh, well, if I were a betting man, I would say we need a portal to Yah'Buan.
Yes. I think I know what you're getting at. Okay, I can do this thing. Are you ready to go now?
I look around for the books that Snid had mentioned before. Are they still here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I grab them and I hand them to him. Make sure these are okay until we get back.
He takes them and he says, "Yes, certainly." And he just sets them down on the desk next to him, and he pulls out. He holds up his staff, and you notice at the end of his staff are just like a bunch of these like purple crystals that you recognize. These crystals kind of grow in clumps around this landscape. As you guys walked down the hill to get into town, you had seen some of these crystals growing. There seemed to be like a natural thing that grows here, and and so he like holds up his staff and he goes, "Okay, here we go." And he points back to that area right in the back room where the portal had previously been opened, and he says, if we do it in the same place, it's likely to take you close to where he went." And he kind of holds out his staff and begins to slowly swirl it in a circle, and slowly in that space, this like swirling circle of purple energy begins to appear and open and get bigger and bigger and bigger until this portal's open. And he's continuing to swirl his staff around, and he kind of then holds his staff straight, and the portal stabilizes. And you see through this portal a mountainous, snowy landscape. It's kind of in the middle of a snowy blizzard right now. It seems to be nighttime through the landscape, though it's daytime where you are. And he says, "All right, go ahead. When you need to come back, Snid can help."
And if we can't find Snid, how do we return?
Hopefully Scamhoga will bring you back. She seems to do that. If she likes you. I think you made a good first impression. But go, hurry, this takes energy. And he's like holding the...
Walks through.
Harlan brushes past everybody and makes sure that he goes in first. So
Too
that
late.
if anything happens, it goes to him.
Too late. I already just walked through.
I cartwheel in.
Grr.
Yeah, Little Place is like running through as well, excited to go to somewhere new.
I just took a step standing next to the portal.
All right. So you all step through this portal, and you appear on like the side of this blizzard, on the side of this like mountainous terrain, snow up to your like high calf. There's a blizzard snowing upon you, winds whipping your face, and
my face.
Grum says, "Good luck," and kind of lets the portal dissipate as it slowly poofs out of existence.
Just as the wind picks up, lifts up the collar and wraps it around my face, and kind of just tucks himself in his jacket.
Harlan is already shivering.
I wish if I had known we were going to an ice realm, I would have put on my wool. I would have put on a wool suit, not the seersucker again.
I had read that snow was cold, but I didn't expect it to feel this cold.
My character is just standing there perfectly fine between his feathers and the jacket.
Wish Mr. Snid had gotten lost in somewhere tropical. Would have been much more agreeable.
I'm gonna start. Well, they're all complaining about the cold. My character's gonna start looking for like signs of travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why don't you make me a? Again, I'll say perception. Or make perception for this. Actually,
Yeah, me as well.
All right, let's do it.
anyone can make it.
I'm rolling okay out of combat.
All right. Yeah.
Damn, little place.
So, really, everyone except for Hero notices the big tracks in the snow, as it seems like there was a creature who, though it only goes up to your calf, seems like another creature entered in through this portal, appeared in a similar place to where you are, and just made this like huge divot in the snow as they climbed up the mountain, as it maybe was clearly going higher than up to just their ankles, like their whole body was pushing through the snow.
Damn,
And-
in this snowy wasteland, I only wish we had some kind of penguin with us.
Oh, if only.
Very convenient.
You
Missed opportunity. Damn it.
oh, hey, Josh. I know, this was made for you. You guys, Laplace, you do notice up ahead of you there is like the entrance to a cave, which is where this track is leading.
Would I be able to deduce that between the shape of the trail and the cave that this is indeed where the white dragon would have gone?
Yeah, in fact, you with that perception check, you even hear the sounds coming from that cave of like loud, thunderous snoring.
Right up there. I think what's the name? Yeah, I think Uzith is somewhere in there, and it sounds like they might be asleep right now, or just breathing very heavily. It's hard to tell.
You also notice that it seems that there was just this one track. So it seems that if this is indeed Snid, he came here and walked up on his own accord.
Hmm.
Or was carried.
That's possible.
Or was charmed.
Well, I guess all we could do is go over there and check, huh?
Harlan just starts waddling slowly up the hill.
I follow.
I have
But
Billion,
yeah, just trudging along.
I have Billion walking in front of me, breaking the snow, leaving a clear path, leaving a path for me to easily walk through.
I am following that path as well.
All right. So you're walking up. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys trek up the hillside. As you get to the entrance of the cave, you do see some some faint lights flickering from within. It looks like some sort of torchlight or something. As there's this cave goes deeper and forward. There's like a kind of large entrance that you see here that is leading deeper into this cave. But you can't really see where the light's coming from. It seems like it kind of bends and curves this where this cave goes.
Well, I say we follow that light and see what's causing it.
Yeah, that's
I
a great
agree.
idea.
We don't have much else choice.
Right. So you walk into the cave. Are you all trying to sneak in? How are you?
Hero is leading the way, not sneaking at all.
Right.
Yeah, I would say not sneaking.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking.
Harlan will be as far to the front of the marching order as possible with his shields drawn.
I'm in the back sneaking with Angel.
Zoo is
So-
doing his best to put himself exactly in the middle.
And I'm right behind Harlan, probably in front of Zoo.
Okay. So actually, I'm going to bring you to the map. As you. Here, let me bring you up to this map. I think you won't be able to see anything yet. All right. So you enter into this cavern, and you begin walking forward deeper into the cave, into where these lights are coming from. As you continue, you all now hear the kind of loud snoring that who had heard that before, that Laplace had heard and had mentioned to you all. You all now hear that noise as it seems to come deeper from within the cave. As you walk forward, you come around the corner and you hear now the quiet chittering of some creatures in conversation. Does anyone here speak Draconic?
Laplace does.
I do not.
I think Laplace is going to say that a lot when "do you speak" is a question that comes up.
Harlan actually speaks Draconic as well.
Actually, here's a slightly off-topic question, but so with the knowledge cleric, like one of the channel divinities is gaining proficiency with any skill or tool for 10 minutes. Does language proficiency count for that?
Any proficient? Say that again.
Yeah. So the text reads. We'll just double check the exact wording of it. It is. Yeah, knowledge of the ages. You use your channel divinity to, as an action, choose one skill or tool, and then for 10 minutes, you have proficiency with that skill or tool.
Skill or tool? I don't think so. I think that
No, languages are unique.
language is a specific thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you do hear what these folks are saying, and they said, and you hear them say, that fool's been stealing for us for too long. He's gonna get what's coming to him, yes. The other one says, ha, Snid, he never should have left. What a fool. As you kind of come around the corner, you see now, before you, let me drag your guys' tokens on so you can start to see this. You see there is a couple kobolds sitting around, kind of guarding the entrance to this cave as it splits in two. They're of various colors. There's a red, a blue, and a green kobold. They all, though, have like their skin covered
I can't see anything
in white paint. Yeah, sorry, I'm dragging you.
Making
guys
sure,
up
okay.
now. Here, I got you. So I'm gonna put you guys on there. Just put yourselves. Shoot, do you have?
Everything's black.
Yeah, we can see anything.
I don't know if I might have to give your tokens vision again. Let me try this.
Yeah, then you have to like save it to the sheet, kind of thing. Is the weird thing.
Yeah, I thought I had done that, but maybe I didn't.
You give them vision, and then you set the token to the sheet after you give them vision, and then
Yeah, I thought I had done that. Oh yeah, it does say you guys have vision. Oh, maybe it's not like globally lit. Let me do that. That's probably it.
I see.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Well, here, rearrange, because I imagine this is the back here.
Yeah, just stay behind the purple line, because you do notice a few kobolds here. So you see these kobolds before they see you. You're not sneaking, so you don't like surprise them or anything. But as you walk around the corner, you see these kobolds. The one closest to you is just kind of sitting there, leaning up against the wall. The other two behind were like sitting on this little rock and kind of seems like they were in discussion. They were very clearly like whispering and trying to keep their voices down. You hear from that direction where those two kobolds are, you hear that's where like the snoring is coming from. The torchlight, on the other hand, is coming from this direction, from the entrance that is being guarded by this more heavily armored kobold. As you guys approach and you come around this bend, you hear that Draconic speak Laplace just as you come around the corner and see all of them, and they immediately see you. The guard closest to you gathers up his spear and shield, and he kind of barks out in Draconic. He kind of like yelps, but then quiets himself down and looks over his shoulder towards where the snoring's coming from. Why don't you all make an insight check?
Sure.
All right. So you notice that, Harlan, you would notice this, that he seems like, as much as he's on guard and alert, he does not want to wake up this whatever is snoring back there. Like, that is a priority to this guy, is to not wake whatever that is up. As he then does kind of wield his spear and face it down towards you, I need all of you all to roll me some initiative.
Harlan's going to whisper to the group, we might want to do this a little quiet-like.
Why?
This just makes me want to yell.
Ryan always plays characters that just wants to do the opposite.
Instead of
Just full himbo dumb energy all time.
Hell yeah.
Well, unfortunately, as gunslingers, our guns have the loud property, and attacks with these weapons emit a piercing crack, audible out to 300 feet.
Right.
Oh,
Cool, so I can get to be loud. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we can
you're
only
a
be
Tempest cleric
sneaky
too,
up to a
right?
certain point.
I got if here was a Tempest cleric. They have all kinds of like thunder, like
Yeah, I
effects
do.
and spells and stuff.
I do.
I meant to mention this earlier, Zoo, when you had that history check, is that you do remember, actually now, this would kind of spark that memory as you see the slumbering dragon and you see this kobold and his fear, is that you remember that this dragon, kind of a rumor you heard about Uzith, is that this dragon has some sort of like sleeping disorder and just sleeps all the time and is like this kind of notoriously sleepy dragon that just slumbers constantly.
And we're gonna wake him up.
I rolled. Oh yeah, let me roll for this guy.
I really don't want to make contact with this dragon if we can avoid it.
Okay, so let's start combat. That is your turn, Sam's guy. We gotta think of a name. Kenku, man.
No one's even asked him yet, so
Yeah, that's true.
he'll shoot. Shoot first, ask questions later.
All right, let me give these guys some colors.
Or, don't ask questions because you're not capable of it. So yeah, 20 hits for 6.
All right, is he shooting the green one straight ahead?
Yeah. And I'm not moving. So pass.
All right, so he boom fires the rifle, and that one pulls up his shield, but it is able to go right above it and hits him in the shoulder as the kobold cries out. Nah! All right. These two kobolds are going to kind of rush into the room, and they'll each just pull out their slings, and one of them is going to fire at Hero, and one of them is going to fire at Angel. So we'll do it in that order.
Oh, am I not in initiative? What the fuck? I got a 23. Will work.
Oh, then yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry, you can go. You can go first before they do that.
It's all good. It's good. I will shoot the, I guess, green one, 'cause that's the one I see. I don't know. I think that hits.
Oh.
But no, you should be. All
There we
right.
go. Feels like my turn
Oh yeah,
never
that's not
happened
gonna
anyway.
hit. Yeah. Wah, wah. All right. So yeah, these guys.
Yeah,
are gonna,
no, I shot. They all definitely heard that and came running.
Yeah, these guys are gonna fire their slings off in your direction. Oh, and yeah, that reminds me. Okay, so the one that Hero misses, but a 20 I think will hit.
Angel.
Oh, yeah, well.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to roll that again. So that just does 3 bludgeoning damage to you, Angel.
Okay.
And as the kind of sound of those gunshots reverberates through the cavern, you hear in the distance beyond where the dragon slumbers, you hear a like kind of disheveled groan. And as you hear that, a blast of cold breath comes sweeping through the cavern. So I need everybody to make me Constitution saves.
I had to walk outside with the dog real quick, so if you don't mind doing it for me.
Yeah, no problem.
You say everybody make a con save?
Yeah, make a con save.
Okay.
It's not my day.
Fuck me.
Yeah, it is not.
Alright, mine was pretty good. Let me roll one for old Billiam here.
I swear to God, if you
So-
fear me.
Come on, Billiam.
Hey,
All
that's
right,
okay.
so just Angel and Hero are gonna take
Oh, take damage.
6 cold damage.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. As this breeze, as this breath kind of flows over you, and you get chilled to the bone. All right, Zoo, it's your turn.
Charlie. Charles.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I got a text that distracted me for a moment. Okay. So standing there, I love when they group. And then
Me
I just
too.
need to actually hit with a fucking attack. All right, I'm gonna attack blue with an Eldritch Orb. Hey, does a 20 hit?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right,
Sure as
then I
hell
need to
should.
show the spell description because I need the 2 adjacent to it to make dex saves.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, the damage is so low.
Oh, that's a fail for the green. And for the red. Ooh, a fail for them too. Oh
All
my
right, well,
gosh, so little
gr-
damage.
Green and red take 1 damage. Blue takes 2. Suck it, kobolds.
Well,
Hey,
that
that's-
is like half of blue's damage because they're
Woohoo.
kobolds.
That is 4 damage in total. I mean,
Hey, yeah, I'll take
terrible.
Yeah.
it. And then I'm gonna have Billiam use a short bow to shoot. I'll say green. Hey, that hits. 4 damage to green.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so that one's taken some hits, but it is like a tougher warrior type who seems to be more grizzled and ready for action. and is still up and standing. All right, is that the end of your turn, Zoo?
Yes, that's the end
Alright.
of my turn.
Hero, it's to you.
Krakatoa! I'm gonna run in there and I'm just gonna fucking thunder wave.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck.
nice.
And wait. When you use a lair, each channel maximum damage instead of rolling. I want to use Destructive Wrath, which is my channel divinity.
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh.
So you just get maximum damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's sick.
So that's 16
Nice.
damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. So let me make con saves for.
I probably should have said that first. I will do that from now on.
No, that's fine. I mean, yeah, you should say it first. That's true, but whatever. Okay, so this is for the 2 little kobolds. Right, they both succeed. This is for the green kobold. Oh wait, yeah, con. Oh man, good checks. All right, so they all do succeed. So they each take 8 damage, which does kill both of the small ones.
Yes. And the big one saved too?
Yeah, the big one saved 2, but
Okay.
but yeah, 8 damage is a lot. This guy's like, ugh, no.
And
As he kind of
that
looks,
is-
he starts to look like he's like gonna back up down the path that he was guarding. Kind of what you
Cool.
anticipates his next move.
Nice. I have my dagger in my hand instead of my warhammer. I have one of those, so it's actually better because I have no strength. So
Okay,
just
cool.
use it, just in
So
case.
you're just holding a dagger out.
And
You
my
need to buy.
shield.
You need to buy a new weapon from Snid.
Yeah, I need some finesse weapon of some sort. Maybe I don't know, something.
All right. So that kobold is going to take an attack at you. Actually, gets 2 attacks. The spear. 11 and 15. I think
Miss.
both of them miss. Then he's going to rush away from you down that path.
Cool, attack
so
of
as he runs
opportunity.
away, you can make an attack of opportunity.
17
hits this guy.
6
yeah.
piercing.
Oh,
Let's fucking go. Is he dead?
no, not quite. But he's like,
Fuck!
"Ah," he takes the stab as he rushes away. This guy seems pretty tough for a kobold.
Come back, you coward!
And he comes down, and you actually see. Can you see him right now, like on the map?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see over to this side of him, like this direction, to his right on the map. He like looks over and he starts talking to someone. And he just kind of like mutters something and then points over towards you and then points back further into the cave.
Okay. I'm good.
And actually, at that moment, you then see popping around the corner is another
shit.
kobold who's got like all these like weird contraptions strapped
fuck?
onto him. And he is going to... Oh, wait. Character sheet. What's he going to do? He's going to throw something at you. He will throw a... he just like pull out from one of the satchels on his side this like clay pot and is going to throw it over at you. So, oh no, it's an attack. Oh, shoot. Well, it doesn't really matter for the... Doesn't do crit damage for this. As he throws this pot at you, and this green acidic slime just like it like cracks on the top of your head, and this green acidic slime just like pours down your body, and does 3 acid damage to you, and it is like stuck. It is like on you. You can like you'll have to like use an action to kind of brush off the slime,
Okay.
or else it'll continue to do damage to you. And then that kobold's gonna continue to run further down the path away from you. All right, Laplace.
Or I'm gonna run after the kobold who fled down the tunnel. I'm gonna be calling out in Draconic, "Where's Snid?" 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, and 30. And I don't see this inventor, do I?
No, he walked back.
I guess he just snuck around the corner. Yeah, if you can't see him on the map, you can't see him.
Yeah. In which case, I will do a Sacred Flame at our green friend then.
All right, cool.
DC 13, Dex.
Save for this guy. Oh yeah, he's got good saves today.
Ah, well, that's me then.
All right, so yeah, he's able to avoid the flames. As Harlan, it's now your turn.
Alright, pardon me, Miss Angel. Y'all get behind me. I'm gonna head us down this hallway here. Oh, doesn't look like I can charge down here. It's a little too windy. And Harlan's just gonna kind of position himself between the kobolds and everybody else with his
Okay,
shields
nice.
up.
Great. All right, Susan, it's back to you. Angel.
Well, where those sons of guns going? Let's see. Did they? I guess they would bat this one, or not?
So yeah, it seems like everyone's running down that path. As you get to there, you can see through. Its path is not quite as narrow as it looks. I mean, it's pretty narrow, but you can definitely see around Laplace, and you can try to get a shot off at that kobold there.
Well, might as well.
Oh man, you're rolling so bad tonight. I'm sorry.
Miss Angel, that was that far from my head. Please make sure that you aim your weapon before you fire it.
I am aiming. It's the portal sickness. I'm gonna blame it on that.
All right, Kenku. Sam, it's you. It's your turn.
Yep, I'm moving. Dodge roll 10 feet to here with a grit point, just so I can actually get in range of shooting.
Yep, and you see the kobold down there facing off against Harlan.
Just right before I take the shot, I flip up the targeting sight on the rifle. Doesn't actually do anything, just looks cool. And let's fire. I had to set something. I think a 19 hits.
Yep, 19's gonna hit him for sure.
For 12.
Damn.
Woo.
All right, and that does it as you just splatter the gore of this kobold up against that wall, and he slumps down against it.
You see, this gentleman definitely is not hungover. What do we call you, by the way?
He just looks at you and goes, "Hey, bird brain."
Your name's Budbrain?
Budbrain?
Kind of shrugs.
I like it.
Budbrain, writing it down.
Okay. Harlan, you see as that happens, a kobold pop out around the corner of the room right there and is going to try to attack you with a dagger. But no, to no avail. As it pops out and goes, "Mah!" And no, I guess Laplace, you're the one who can understand. You understand that it's
Yeah.
Leave us, get out of here. As it comes up and it takes a stab, it says, "You'll never take our horde."
We just want Snid. That's all we're here for.
You say that in Draconic.
Yeah.
As you do, it kind of its eyes go wide, and then it looks a little confused, and it goes, "The deserter," and it looks even more angry and furious and ready to attack. But it did miss, and it is now Zoo's turn.
All right. Let's see. Gotta do some measuring here. I have a question. The two dead kobolds, what's the state of their corpses?
They're there. They were
Electrocuted?
let's see. They were killed by the thunder wave. Yeah, so they were just slammed against the walls and.
Okay, great.
A bit.
Yeah, you're right. It's thunder. Yeah, so it's a big sound.
I'm gonna use the action on my turn. I take my hat off, and I hold it down near the body of the one that the bird brain is standing over.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the body kind of magically gets pulled into the hat and disappears.
Ooh.
And I just stand up. I stand up back straight and put my fez back on top of my head.
Does he have hair under his fez, or is he just bald?
Bald.
Gotcha.
You actually saw underneath the fez was a series of intricate tattoos.
Ooh.
That are just slightly dark. That are slightly darker than Zoo's own skin tone.
That's awesome.
Badass. All right, so you come and you like reap the soul of this dead kobold.
Not the soul, just the body.
Oh, the actual body of it.
Yep.
Is in there. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me link the ability. I changed the name a little bit.
I like the mystery of it. Okay, so Fez of Bones.
It's supposed to be Bag of Bones, but I changed it to Fez of Bones.
Beautiful.
Let's see. I don't have a view of anything for my skeleton to attack, and we've moved our distance.
Is that an action?
It is an action. Otherwise, I would have picked up the other one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I will have my skeleton pick up the other one to kind of be ready for me to put it in my hat next turn if need be.
Okay, cool.
If we can't see anything to attack.
Yep, he goes and grapples it. Great. All right, so Hero, you there's a bunch of people in front of you, but you see Harlan fighting another kobold like right around that. You can't really see the kobold, but you can. You saw it.
I actually
jump
can't.
out to attack.
I can see.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I mean, for at least if this, I see him right here.
We'll say if you can see him, then you can. I'm gonna give him half cover against you.
Okay.
If you like make a ranged attack, but
what if I make
you can get a nice little view.
a ranged attack, but it's not a ranged attack? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then it would he would make a save like normal.
Yeah. I renamed a lot of my spells as well.
Cool. Love it.
So they're more thematically correct. So I'm gonna use Sacred Spark.
Oh yeah, nice.
Ah.
Oh, a nice damage. Okay, let's see. You can make the save. No, a 10 is a fail, and a 6 just kills him. So tell us how your Sacred Spark.
I would say like electricity flows from my hands, and it like actually doesn't really shoot out. It like just disappears in my hand, and then it reappears on his body, and he just like gets electrocuted and he falls down.
As he just gets zapped and falls down dead.
Take that!
Alright, do you want to move at all?
I don't know if I can. Can I move through all these people?
Yeah, I'd say because you can kind of like move past your allies.
If I can, then I'll move all the way down to that area right there.
Great. As you come down there, you see the other kobold who's like got all the inventions, who threw the green slime pot at you, which actually you are covered in green slime.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Do you want to take it? Do you want to retcon that, or do you want to get the kill and take the damage?
Do I take 3 every single time, or do you have to re-roll it every time?
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Fuck. Well,
we could say it's 3. We'll say it's 3. We'll say it's 3.
Okay, if it continues 3 every time, then I'll just take the damage.
Okay, so you take 3 more damage.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just to keep it moving. Yeah. Okay, great. Alright, that guy's down for now. This guy's gonna back up a bit. And let's see, actually he's gonna make an attack before he does. How many AoE attacks? Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna take out a he like pulls out on his back. He's got this this cage with a skunk in it, and he takes it out and he releases the skunk right in front of him, and like kind of whispers in its ear and points over towards both of you, and this little skunk appears next to him.
Nice token.
And
You can spray us with shit.
Lee, are you there?
Yes.
Was I muted? Did you guys hear me?
Oh, you were
I
muted the whole time.
Oh my
Did not
gosh.
hear you. Yeah.
My bad. He grabs a skunk out of a cage, releases it. The skunk comes at you and sprays at you, Harlan. So you need to make me a con save.
No. Now looky here, feller. I wasn't gonna make you dinner, but I can.
Ooh.
Nope. That's not good.
Actually, 9 was the DC of the con save. It's a very low save.
Oh wow.
So you almost retch, but you're able to hold it, and the skunk just seems to kind of like then scurry off. You could attack it with attack of opportunity if you want.
Nah. He'll let it scurry off. You be off, little feller.
All right, and then the inventor just kind of steps back a little bit further. All right, let's take a quick break just for a few minutes. We're getting close to the end, but so we don't have that much longer. But let's just take a little break because I just gotta use the restroom. So you guys
Okay.
want to take like a 5-minute break and then we'll pick back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do
sounds
it.
good to me.
Sounds good.
All right, and it'll be Laplace's turn and then
Oh.
Harlan.
Oh joy. Merci. Gonna go AFK for a moment as well.
All right.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome, Eric.
Hello.
Oh man, it's fun. I'm
I never left.
so happy to be playing D&D with y'all again. It's been too long.
True.
Very true.
Always having withdrawals.
Yeah, I know. It's really fun to see new characters from everyone too.
Yep. We got to see your character.
Yeah, I'm excited about my character.
What
I've
is your
never
character?
played. I haven't played as a fighter.
Oh,
She's a hobgoblin.
she.
She's gonna be a battle master. Yeah, I've never played a female either. So she's a very masculine
What's her voice gonna be like?
female. Probably like hey, my name's Cal.
Nice.
I don't know, maybe not quite like that. Something like that. She's like a tough hobgoblin. She's gonna be a battle master. Hobgoblins have cool. The new hobgoblin race has like pretty cool abilities.
There's a new one?
Yeah, in the Mordekainen's tome.
Like new stats, basically.
Yeah, they came out with some new...
AKA a not evil variant that people can play. Because hobgoblins in their old version were always evil, I believe.
Yeah. The Monsters of the Multiverse.
Yeah, but you could just not play them as evil if you want.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Totally. But the new book, they're like supposed to be like connected to the Fae more, I think is the like lore behind it.
Huh.
But their abilities are... Actually, let me pull up her character.
Do they have the ranged attack? Because don't they have like automatically have like an extra 5 foot of attack range or something?
I don't think so. I don't think she does. Although I want to get her. I think I'm gonna take Polearm Master, and she's gonna be like a polearm fighter.
With Sentinel?
Yeah, I don't know if I can get that many feet.
You can get it level 4 or something. I'm sure.
Yeah. Here, I'm pulling up her character sheet. Cal Crunk. That's her name. So yeah, they have.
I'm back.
Yeah, they have ability that you can use your help action to do like extra things. So they're just like a very good support character. The hobgoblins are now.
Oh, you're talking about your character?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And they have this thing, if you miss with an attack roll or fail a saving throw, you can gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see.
Oh.
You can only use that a couple times. And then the other one is like...
So what if you like that's kind of silly. Because what if you have like 200 allies? You know, like it's like a big war.
I mean, I think I would limit, if I was the DM doing that, I would limit it to like players. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean...
PCs that are there.
Like... Because, yeah, there'd be, like, a few, like, weird situations where you could have a whole ton of allies that could swing it, but, like, it'd be so rare to not be a big problem. But then you also take into account stuff like
pets,
you having a bunch of minions out.
Yeah.
Like, playing with, like, a druid that summons a bunch of wolves.
Yeah.
Players is much better.
You can do it only a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. So, like, right now I can only do it 2 times per long rest. So it's not that. It's like you automatically... Even if it's like an automatic success on a saving throw or attack, it's only like twice per day, so it's not crazy. All right, Sam, are you back? Birdbrain?
Never left. Here I am.
That was the best name reveal.
That was good.
Yeah.
Wow. True.
And did I hear Lee? Is Lee here?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's everyone. All right, so then let's just jump back in. Laplace.
All right.
Let's see. So you kind of saw this skunk come in and spray Harlan, and yeah, you figure the kobolds are all deeper and down in that cave now.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down the cave and just try and catch up with everybody. So 5, 10, 15, and I just kind of look at Harlan and hear like, which way did they go? Where's that skunk?
Yo, get this thing off of me! The fucking ooze is attacking.
Oh yeah,
Harlan will nod in the direction that the skunk went. Skunk went that way.
Okay. Is it an action to wipe the ooze off of Hero?
To wipe the ooze off Hero?
Yes.
It is an action, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yay.
Alright, nice. So you use your action to wipe him off. I think you still have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, and which way did Harlan gesture towards?
The skunk.
Yeah, like this direction where I got my little thing.
Gotcha. So 20, 25, and 30. I'll just end my turn right here.
Great.
And that'll be me.
All right. So yeah, as you get there, you can see that inventor, and there's like a kobold right behind them who you can just barely see around the corner who he's talking to. All right, Harlan, it's to you.
Now, Mr. Laplace, don't get too far ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
Harlan's gonna get to here, and he's actually gonna just go ahead and shield bash this guy.
As he looks terrified as you get close, this little, like, very puny little kobold inventor.
From behind, where like the two of them are, I'm gonna call on Draconic again. Just bring us a Snid.
All right, 16 hits.
4 bludgeoning damage, and then as a bonus action, he's going to shove him 10 feet this way.
Okay, cool.
Boom. He might be able to resist that.
Let's see. His strength is not good. Nope. He rolled a 9, but yeah. So he gets pushed back 10 feet, and he bumps into that other kobold, who then kind of gets knocked over, and is now kind of more easily right in front of you.
All right. And then and then I'm gonna move up to the middle of the room and just kind of have shields out in both directions.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you see another kobold in the room beside you, so there's kind of one on either side of you now. All right, Susan, Angel, it's your turn. You hear these noises happening down the tunnel, but you cannot see any of them. You just see the kind of corpses of the dragons that have been killed so far.
Let's see. It was a skunk or something?
Over here! Skunk's near me!
I think you still have 10 feet of movement. Okay, there is a skunk next to you.
I actually have 35 feet of movement. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. You still got 15 feet.
Yes. Oh, this is a good spot. I like the spot. Skunk. Shoot skunk.
So the skunk who had run away.
This poor skunk.
You shoot at it. Make an attack roll.
Fine.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. You just blast the skunk out of the sky.
Woo! Well, at least I know how to
That's
hit
good, 'cause
varmints.
I was going to make Laplace make an animal handling check on the skunk's turn to see whether or not it sprayed him, so.
Problem solved.
There we go.
All right, nice. So you just come around, you see the kobolds in front of you, you turn around and just pop the skunk in the head. It's just lifeless, looks like roadkill.
Roll an intimidation.
All right, bird brain.
I'm gonna run down to here. See no visible enemies. Look around, and not knowing what he said, but having the ability to repeat it, I'm going to yell what Kyle Laplace just yelled, where in Draconic it's "Give us back, Sid."
So yeah,
And he's just gonna yell it as loud as he can.
You repeat,
and he'll ready an attack if anyone attacks one of his allies.
All right, if anyone kind of like steps up to where you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And great. I think that is going to happen. So, all right. So on your immediately after, you do see. I think this is in your vision, right? This kobold down here.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that like an actual shot, though. That's way a lot of cover between me and him.
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, you can sneak through. I'll give him half cover, so he gets a +2 to AC. But
I'll wait for him to get up next to like an ally and actually threaten
so
is kind of what I was going for, yeah.
He is stepping forward to attack. You can still see him there, I think. So why don't you take your shot at that kobold? I'll give him half cover as he's kind of around that corner. So a 15 with a +2 AC. Yep, 15 hits. So he runs up with his dagger, going to stab Harlan, and you just pop him right in the head, and he falls down dead. The other one, though, will get an attack against Harlan.
Thank you, Mr. Birdbrain.
But Harlan
does
easily blocks with the shield. Alright, Zoo.
All right. I use my action to put the second kobold corpse in my hat.
Okay.
And then, seeing that we are now alone in this tunnel and all my allies ahead, I'm going to head down here. Since I have everybody in front of me, Billiam will stand guard, and he will actually face back behind us to make sure nobody sneaks up behind me.
Okay.
And no, I still can't really see anybody. Oh wait, that's a corpse there, so I can stand here. No, I still can't see anybody, so I'm gonna stay back here.
Alright. Oops. Okay, so that's the end of your turn?
Yes, sorry, this is my turn.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, Hero. It is to you. You still hear the fight, you hear the sound of battle kind of up around this corner.
Yep. But I don't know what's going on in this other corner, right?
Which corner?
The other way.
This way?
Yeah, I can kind of see this room.
I'll say you can kind of peek into that room, and it seems like there's like the kind of baskets full of little tools and trinkets. It is like it seems like it's like the inventor's workshop, but as you poke your head around, it doesn't seem to connect anywhere. It's just like a small little enclosed room.
So got it. So there's
anywhere else. It's a dead
that
end.
doesn't. Got it.
No,
Okay.
yeah, there's nothing over there.
I see. Okay. Well then, I will. Unfortunately, I don't have cure wounds. I took the other one. Healing word, which I've renamed Healing Breeze. I'm gonna. Maybe it's not waste of a spell slot. I don't even know. Ugh. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast it on myself.
All right.
That's not terrible.
Nice. That's a good. 6 ain't
Decent
bad.
roll. That was my bonus action.
Exactly, yeah. So there's I guess you can do.
So then I'm gonna move forward here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I can
So
do one more.
you can now see 2 more. You can see 2 kobolds. There's the inventor, and in front of him a just kind of normal kobold.
Okay, I got up to there, and as my action, I will attack with my dagger.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Lowest damage, 4.
Oh, 4 is not enough to kill this guy.
Fuck, he's probably really
Just
low, huh?
try. Yes, he has 1 hit point left.
Nah,
They have
shit.
5.
Okay, I stab him in the gut.
Yeah, he's down. And he's barely up, but is able to stay standing. You see some movement back in the room beyond. You see that there's like some more of those strong armored kobolds that are like preparing. They don't seem to be coming into the tunnels. They're like preparing to defend if anyone enters into this other bigger room back here. The inventor on their turn is going to. That only has 5-foot reach. Oh man. Okay. Well. Yeah, they're not feeling that bold. No, fuck it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna step forward and try to hit you with a. They like pull out this stick that has a scorpion tied to the end of it and like swing it at you.
Oh fuck. Okay, let's do it.
And 12
Does not hit.
Yeah, so you just easily kind of knock it out, and it's pretty clumsily made. Like as you knock it out of the way, the scorpion just comes off of the stick, and it's like, "Dah!" And then it runs away from you, so you can make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm actually not going to take it.
Okay. So yeah, the kobold runs away. So it took 5. Yeah, it's gonna run back here, back into that room. All right, Laplace.
Okay, and gonna move forward a little bit. Excuse me. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 8. Excuse me. 20. Let's see here. All right, so I can see the more. So
Yeah.
I take it the one with the hood's the more heavily armored, just like the one earlier.
Yeah, so as you move in from where you are, you can see deeper into this room. Yeah, you see there's one that's standing there that's like more heavily armored. You see the inventor who's run back, and then you see behind it, again, it just reminds you, like, all of these kobolds are various chromatic colors of dragon. However, the one in the very back now that you come around and see is dressed in kind of finer, nicer robes than the rest, and this one is actually a white dragonborn, or not dragonborn, kobold, where the others have like all painted white. This one is just naturally a white and seems to be the leader, as it's standing there, and in its little kobold hands, magical energy crackles and sparks.
Okay, but he's not on initiative order yet, but he probably will be soon.
I'll roll for him. I guess I'll do it after Harlan, so for the next round.
All right. In which case, let me double check my range here.
So you can make an attack if you want on that guy, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to make an attack, but I am going to cast Command.
Oh.
And I wish the Beyond 20 would actually post the spell description.
Oh, yeah.
But let me find that real quick.
Yeah, I know what Command does, but you can...
Yeah, so, let's see here. Ah, perfect, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up my book, hold out my holy symbol, and I'm going to call out, in the name of Vogma, the most holy lord of libraries, I command you to strip.
Oh, God.
Strip.
Oh, my.
Okay, so let's see. What is that? A
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. All right. How are you on wisdom, little guy? Let's see.
That's hilarious.
Mr. Laplace, that indecent.
No. Oh, you didn't see that roll. That was a private roll, but it was a natural 1, and they have a -1, so this is a total of 0. And it just like looks at you confused, and then just looks down and starts to pull its fine robes around its shoulders and off. Begins to follow your command.
Definitely not like any priest of Agma I've ever met before.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so to Harlan, you have the little kobold in front of you. Your allies have come to your aid. What do you do?
Harlan is going to shield bash little kobold.
All right. 10 does not hit.
All right, he will use a bonus action to do it again, and a 9 is not going to hit.
Oh no!
Oh no! But Harlan will go ahead and move forward.
Right.
And kind of post up right here. And the little kobold does get an attack of opportunity if it wants.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take it. He tries to stab you with his dagger as you run past, but to no avail.
Okay.
All right, Susan. Or Angel.
Did you make the initiative roll for that character?
Oh yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that right now. Thanks for reminding me. And I know, guys, we're going over a little over 3 hours, but this is like the last. There's no more beyond this guy. I'll let you know that. This is the last guy. So once you finish him off, you're good.
That's fair.
If you finish him off.
There's a. Is there a kobold right here? Is that one?
Yeah, there's one. Yep, right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Right in front of you.
I'll go for that guy then.
All right.
Ooh,
Oh damn!
yes.
Now you're getting the rolls.
Here we
Nap.
go. Here we
Just had
go.
to warm up on that skunk.
So there is a thing for the gunslinger where we get like an extra crit dice when we crit
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
that goes up at certain levels. It says I get one extra crit dice, and I don't know if that means like one
Whatever,
above
that
the
means your
regular
damage
one,
die.
or
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
so I rolled one extra one up right now.
So you would roll one extra 1d8. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So let's see.
Oh, and our crits actually get easier every
The
time
more
we hit
we
with
land.
an attack. Yeah. The crits go
Oh,
down
wow.
by one number.
So right now, I will crit if I hit an 18. Because I had
I'm on
two
17.
subsequent hits.
Fuck.
Oh
Wow.
damn. That's cool. It's hard to keep track of, but that's cool.
I
Every
put
time
it-
I land an attack, I actually drop the crit range in the attack.
Oh
I
yeah,
just-
nice. That's
I just have like a little resource thing that I count down and reset when I miss, so I feel like that's easy.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's smart. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you just blow the brains out of this little kobold guy.
Probably splashes on LaPlace.
Yeah, Laplace, you get a little kobold splash
Just-
zone.
Just completely unfazed, still with his creeper gun.
With all of these gunshots, I swear to you, if anyone is trying to sleep in this neighborhood, they are not anymore.
You can just feel the property
No.
values drop around here.
Yeah, you do hear the snoring. The snoring has continued, but at that particularly thunderous boom of a gunshot, you hear the dragon again, like kind of, and it rustles around a little bit. And as it rustles, you hear a thunderous as this
A fart?
emits a fart. So I need everybody. I think again you're going to need to make a con save for this one.
And I was gonna say
Okay.
I was gonna use my grit to use buck up and spend a hit dice because it's a bonus action.
Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, and these kobolds are going to make con saves too, real quick. Oh, whoops.
Con save?
I'm doing-
Ah, jeez.
What are we aiming for?
It's a DC 14.
All right.
Nice. Good thing I bucked up.
So, yeah, everyone who failed the con save is just poisoned for the next round.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. So that's all of the kobolds except for their leader. Also are poisoned.
What was the number to beat?
14.
Oh, nice.
I'm safe.
So yeah, let's see. Harlan is poisoned.
Billiam is immune to poison.
Billy. Oh no, so Billiam's fine. And Angel. So Harlan, Angel, and the 3 kobolds in front are all poisoned. All right, so it is to you, Birdbrain.
That is foul.
I'm gonna try and tuck myself into this like corner between the two of them to take a shot.
Okay, great.
And let's see. I have a cat sitting half on my oh, I missed. I imagine with an 11,
Yeah, 11's gonna miss.
and then my crits go back to 20.
Oh,
That's the risk of it. Is the fun part. So
Yeah.
yeah.
and then yeah, I got nothing else. I will pass. You know what? I'll dodge roll into here with a grit, so I'm not in people's face.
All right. All right, and actually,
Okay.
before your turn, sorry, before Zoo is the I forgot to put them in proper order. Is their leader,
Oh shit.
who, seeing Harlan come forward, is going to, like again, he begins to start casting his spell and shoots this like chromatic bolt of ice over at you.
Does
So
it spend its turn doing the command, or was that like?
Oh yeah, you're
for-
right. Sorry, thanks so much. It's like
Hey.
Yeah, you're right. It does not shoot because it like wants to, and it like you can see it's kind of fighting with this urge, but then it just and it's just as with its icy fingertips that it wants to cast this spell. Instead, it just pulls off its clothes, its robe, and is standing there, stark naked, little kobold body before you. And I'm gonna leave what kobold anatomy looks like up to your imagination. I'm gonna leave that to you.
Little Blaze is taking thorough notes.
All right, Zoo, it's your turn.
All right. Zoo's gonna, let's see, 5, 10.
I love to think that Laplace was.
15,
Did Laplace do that because Laplace was like curious about anatomy and wanted to?
Want to make sure.
Yes.
There was an annoying amount of inconsistency in the anatomical like drawings amongst the different books from the libraries from. So he wants to confirm what is the actual anatomy, if it like which diagram it actually matches up with.
So as the kobold, he's like, oh, okay, it's that one, huh?
The correct answer is none of them.
Like he has he scrolls to a certain page and like crosses out certain words in there. So it's not that.
I assume 10 does not hit.
No, it does not. No.
Even though he's naked?
Well, no, yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Just wanted to check.
10 does not hit.
Alright, that's Zoo and William's turn.
Okay. Hero, it's to you.
Okay. Let's see here.
So you see Harlan standing kind of at the entrance. There's some. You can see one of the kobolds in front of him.
Yeah, I see that. That's all I really see, so I'm gonna go to it. Oh shit.
As you run in there, you see that there's a few more. There's like 2 of those kobold warriors. There's the inventor, and then there's a spellcaster behind them.
And then when I see that, I'm like, oh shit. And I will cast Sanctuary on myself.
Ooh.
And then I will take the dodge action. And then I will walk even closer.
So you walk into the middle, like, come get me.
Yeah.
All right.
And so the Sanctuary, thematically, it's like a wind that's just like all around me and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I love that. All right, so that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so both of these guys are going to try to attack you, but they need to
Good luck.
make wisdom saves first.
And then they have disadvantage if they actually go
Yeah.
through.
So let's see.
Let's just say they
I
missed.
totally forgot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. They're going to.
Just kidding.
I just remembered that kobolds have pack tactics.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not using that at all.
Forgot all about that, yeah.
That's all right. You lucky guys. All right, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. So these 2 guys around you. Okay, so they need to make wisdom saves first. All right, one of them succeeds, the other one fails. So, and I guess Harlan's not in their range, so they can't just choose a new target. So the one that fails just loses its attack. And then the one who succeeds, these are going to be regular attacks because they should have pack tactics, but you negated that with your dodge. So 2 regular attacks at you. 22 and 16.
Well, 22 will hit.
And 16 misses, right?
Yeah. I have 18.
Okay, so just 3 piercing damage as it stabs into you.
Damn. I was hoping they missed completely.
Pretty good for them having 4 for them. They should have had 4 attacks with advantage, so not too shabby. And then it goes to the inventor's turn, who is going to, let's see, does he have any like close range weapons? You broke his scorpion on a stick, so I guess he's just going to pull out a dagger and try to make an attack on you. But nope, does not. So that he loses his turn as well. Nice use of Sanctuary. All right, Laplace, it's to you.
So, does the inventor how much more stuff does he have like on? Does he still have like plenty of
I can
full
tell you.
cages
I can
and stuff?
tell you what he's got. Yeah, he's got like a couple vials. You can kind of tell that they have various sorts of like acids and fire type thing, type liquids. He's got a couple like bags that have critters like flying around. There's one that's like full of wasps,
Oh,
and
never
one
mind,
that's full of
this one.
centipedes.
Ugh.
But
Okay.
it seems like there's no more skunk. The scorpion on his stick's gone. But he still has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Okay. The amount of like vials and stuff still sounds kind of dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna step forward a little bit, and I'm just gonna try and cast a guiding bolt at him.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Rolled a 6 to
no.
attack, so I assume that doesn't hit.
Yeah, 6 is gonna miss.
Yeah, so I just
that's
try
a
and
nat one.
I just try and bunch up a bunch of glowing celestial letters, and they're just gonna fall apart. My hands like, oh, I'm too busy thinking about anatomy. Huh?
You're distracted. All right. Do you have any bonus action? Is that the end of
Nah.
your turn? All right. Harlan, it's to you.
All right. Harlan is going to. There's kind of a hero right in the middle of the way. Step up here. And he'll shield bash this guy.
Oh, 9 does not hit.
9 does not hit, but he will take the bonus action to try to shove him. Ugh.
All right. Let's see.
That.
Oh, he fails. So you try to shove him like 10 feet back?
Yep.
Further in the room? Okay.
Yep.
Shoved back.
Ugh. That powerful stench is still in my nostrils. And he'll step up to here. And that'll be Harlan's turn.
All right, nice. Susan, it's to you.
Oh, action. Let's see. That guy looks important. Let's go for that guy. Ooh, and it's a crit.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh,
So
awesome.
that was the blue guy right there?
Orange guy?
Oh, the orange guy. Okay,
Orange guy.
nice.
So 8, and then I'll roll 2 more d8.
Yep.
4,
All
6,
right,
9.
nice. So yeah, you just come out and with your pistol just pop that guy, hit him right in the skull, and he drops down dead. Ah!
There we go. Much
Cries
better.
out.
Hangover's wearing off.
Finally, that portal fatigue's gone. Okay, bird brain.
Gonna come around the corner. Which one's the sorcerer?
The yellow one in the back.
Taking a shot at Big Bad.
11? Does 11? No, 11 doesn't hit that guy.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go and just walk back around the corner with my head down in shame.
All right, you just rush out, don't quite hit your shot, and then step back. That sorcerer is going to step forward and towards will kind of raise his fingers up towards Harlan and Hero, and just a cone of snow comes barreling out of his hands towards you. So I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
Who? Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
You too, and Harlan.
Dex save, you said?
Dex save. Yep.
Oh fuck, I might die here.
Oh wait, speaking of, wasn't I poisoned? Was that a disadvantage?
Oh,
Blah blah
yeah.
blah. Touching the fingers, a thick.
You were poisoned, weren't you?
Creature within 15
Yeah,
feet
I was
must
poisoned, and you said it was disadvantage.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it
And
wouldn't
you-
have
but
been a
you know
crit.
what? But he had 8 hit points, so
Oh,
you're
he
nice.
would've died anyway.
Your good roll would have got him anyway.
There you go. Fair enough.
All right, so you both succeed on those saves. So you only take 4 damage, cold damage, as this like cone of snow blows over you. And I'll try to put this music back on. All right. All right, and that's the end of his turn. It is to you, Zoo.
All right. Let's attack old Blue here. Let's see. Where's my attack? Eldritch Orb. Damn it. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Who's looking roughest of these three?
I think so. The blue one took a little bit of damage.
Okay, then gonna shoot my short bow at the blue one. Does 11 hit?
11 does not.
All right. That
As he
unfortunately that again
blocks
is
it
my
with his
turn
shield.
again my turn of doing nothing.
All right, Hero, it's to you.
Okay. Well, fuck, I don't know. I'll just continue doing what I'm doing, right? Maybe I'll stay here, actually. I'm not sure. I will just dodge again. That'll be my turn.
Okay. So you just kind of stay there and try to dodge their attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The one next to you is going to take a couple of pull up its spear and try to attack a couple times at you. A 9 and a 14 are both going to miss, and then the other one was going to take a couple of spear attacks at Harlan, and a 7 and an 11 are both also going to miss. You high AC motherfuckers. The Avengers.
Wasn't it one of those at 17 for Harlan? But I think that would still miss too.
No, because oh yeah, no, because it doesn't have pack tactics because it doesn't have an ally next to him.
What's the yellow guy?
Oh, he's not.
Next.
It needs to be next to. It needs to be adjacent. Yeah, these guys are. They should reposition. Next turn. Laplace, to you.
All right, I'm going to keep up the pressure on a yellow guy and do another Sacred Flame. You find that again? There it is.
Alright, so he needs to make a dex save.
Or else he'll take a fat 1 damage. Ah, he's safe from that 1 damage. Lucky him.
And he just kind of laughs at you. And he says,
You'll never save Snid. He must pay for his trespasses.
I reply back in Draconic. Could you give me more detail on the trespasses? Like, there's like no times and events and, amounts.
He's a thief.
And... Go ahead.
All right.
Harlan, to you.
Harlan's gonna back up a step, and that guy gets an attack of opportunity if he wants it.
Oh, he wants it, baby.
All right.
But it doesn't hit.
Okay.
We'll take every chance they can get to try to hit you.
I'm sure they will. He will then instead. You see him drop into that sort of charging stance again, and he
Oh,
will
shoot.
rampant charge the sorcerer guy. So he's gonna run up on him. Athletics.
Okay. Not his strength. Yep.
So he shoves him into this wall here for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Okay, so he gets pushed back. Oh, oops. And 10 damage? Ooh, yeah, that's not bad. As he goes, BAM! Oh, no. Okay. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of Harlan's turn.
Okay. So, Susan, it's to you.
Alrighty then. Let's go for that guy. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Roll it. Oh, there it goes. Nope.
Miss Angel, you keep trying to shoot me with those guns. Please do not try to shoot me with those guns.
Maybe they need a little calibrating, as well. I'll work on that tonight.
All right, Birdbrain back around the corner. And actually, you now see, Harlan, as you move forward, you see there's like this cage in the back. And within that cage is Snid, he's like, oh yes, you're here to save me. Oh my goodness, wonderful.
Mr. Snid, I told you that if you needed personal protection, that I was available.
And you've proven yourself so worthy, yes.
Good voice.
It's great.
Mr. Snid, I would also recommend that next time you are needing in merchandise, I can provide you with the funds to buy it instead of stealing them from another client.
Oh, but stealing's just so easy. Well, sometimes.
Apparently not if you get caught.
Well, just save me. We can talk about this later. All right, Birdbrain, it's your turn. Stammer, you with us?
Yep. I have to move back into the room every time I want to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go ahead and shoot that leader again. I think the 19 hits.
Oh yeah, 19 hits.
But not for very much damage.
Oh no.
And then I'll walk back around the corner
There have
and
been so many minimum damage rolls.
just taking cover and pass.
Right, so you jump up, you do pop him with a shot as the sorcerer takes a hit and is going to turn towards you. Let's see if it can get its ability back. It does not. So it's just going to it's going to try to step back to where Snid is, so you can take an attack of opportunity, Harlan.
Shield bash for 12?
Does 12 hit this guy? 12 does just hit. Why don't you roll damage?
Ah! That was not damage. There we go. 5 damage.
Alright, he's still standing, but looking rough. Is going to shoot a couple little bolts of ice in your direction. as he yells out, "You can't have him. You can't have Snid." Whoops, where's this character sheet? Oh, sorry, 1 second. Here we go. A couple ice bolts at you, but both of them miss. So you're able to just easily hide behind your shields and give them no area for attack. All right, Zoo, it's up to you.
All right. Billiam is going to step up and attack Blue here with a short sword. Hiya! God damn it, Billiam.
He
You
just
useless
blocks it with
bag
his
of
shield.
bones. 5,
Fez of bones.
10. No, I'm not going to step into this room. That's madness. I'm going to shoot. Yeah, I'm going to shoot Blue from here. Let's see. Eldritch Orb. Hey, that's a hit. Finally.
That's a hit for sure.
Just the 6.
All right. Oops. Nice. So yep, you shoot that guy, and he seems like he's looking a little rough. The other one hasn't yet been hit, but that one is looking tough. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, I'm gonna say to Snid again. Snid, I must insist on you opening an account with me, because only as a client of mine can I justify saving you from another client of the Honorable Banking House of Thracics and Locke.
You hear Snid yell from down the hallway. Sure, whatever you need. I'll do it, okay? Just save me. All right, hero. You're right in the middle between those two big warriors.
Yeah, how are they looking, by the way? What's like...
The
how
blue
bloodied
one's
are they?
looking rough. The red one is not. The red one is looking fresh. The blue one's bloodied, though. The blue one's...
And then the yellow guy, how's he...
Oh, the yellow one's very bloodied.
Very bloodied, okay. Shit.
Critical condition, you could say.
In critical condition.
He's like just he's standing up,
Okay.
preparing to cast another spell, breathing heavily.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here then. My sanctuary is gonna go down. Wait, can I go in this spot? Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Spark.
So as you step away,
Oh,
this
that's
guy
good
will...
damage.
Oh yeah, they will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, I still have sanctuary up at that
Yeah,
point.
before you do. So let me. Yep. So never mind. He does not make that
Okay.
attack of opportunity. And Snid will make. Or I'm sorry. The sorcerer will make a. Oh, but he succeeds.
Fuck me. Damn it. Does he take half? No, probably not, huh?
No, not for that. Yeah.
Well,
For the
shoot.
cantrip.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Instead, I will... that was my action. I don't really have anything else. I guess I'll just... Can I walk back more? No, there's people here. I'll just stay there. That'll be my turn.
Okay. So these warriors are going to gather. Actually, you know what? This one, I'm going to change my mind. This one's going to go over towards Harlan. Seeing Harlan push forward towards their leader, they're both going to charge. So the Billiam can take an attack of opportunity on the blue one as it runs away.
Hell yeah! Finally, he hits.
There you go. Oh, nice, good hit. As you get
fuck
in
yeah!
there.
Nice.
Yeah, that one's looking rough now. But they're both going to take attack. They're both going to get these attacks at advantage.
Correct.
Let's see. Oh. And I think one more. Oh, whoops. I rolled one too many. So 21. So I think 3 of them hit, right? Because your AC is 20.
3 hits, yes.
And one of those is a crit. So let's roll all that damage. Alright, so that's a total of 6, 10, 17 damage as they just surround you and they're trying to stab at you with their spears.
Okay.
And they're like, leave, stay away from our master. All right, Laplace.
How
you see
is
some swarming?
how is Harlan looking?
Harlan is not looking great. They just came up behind him and took out a hefty chunk.
All right. Laplace is gonna reach out towards Harlan, send some more celestial letters, kind of flowing more gently towards Harlan. I'm gonna cast Healing Word, and that will heal for 5. But yeah, I'm gonna call out. No, I still need to learn your life story from beginning to end, and all the other bits to it. So I'm heal him for 5. That was my bonus action. And if I recall correctly, I can still cast cantrips, even though I've casted a different spell. Correct?
Yep, totally.
Beautiful. I'm gonna send some more holy letters at Blue now.
Well, it all started when my ma had a small clutch in the mossy pond, and now's probably not the time, though.
Plus, disappointingly puts his book and quill away and sends the damaging letters to the blue one. Ah, dang it. Oh well.
Yeah, just barely is able to succeed on that.
And
all right.
That'll be me.
All right. Harlan, it's to you.
Okay, he is gonna. How's Blue looking?
Blue's looking rough. Red's looking
Alright.
fine. Yellow's looking very rough.
All right, he's gonna shield bash Blue.
Oh yeah, 16 hits. Oh,
For 9.
9 damage is enough. As you slam him against the wall, he falls down. Just slumps down dead.
All
The
right,
other one looks like pretty scared now, being alone against you.
Harlan will turn to him. He'll just go, boo, and he'll stride up to this guy.
Make me an intimidation check as you do that. As you slam him against the wall. This will decide if he makes an attack on you or not.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he makes an attack.
That's fine.
Oh yeah,
Not a
but
good
it's
one.
not enough. He is still kind of scared. Not from your boo, but just from your actions. Oh,
8
all
feet
right.
to the sorcerer.
Yep, that hits.
And another
All right.
9.
And you just smash the sorcerer up against the wall, up against the cage. It knocks into the cage. Bludgeoned, he just falls down, slumps down up against the cage, dead.
All right, Mr. Snip, we're going to have to talk about my feet as well. But let me take care of this last guy. And he turns back around to the last guy left, but that's his turn.
The last guy left, just drops his spear and drops his shield as his leader is killed. His friend and then his leader are both immediately killed by you, and just puts his little kobold hands up. So, and you understand Laplace as he goes, I surrender. Don't kill me, please.
Okay, I won't kill you on one condition. Tell me everything.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet
When I say
lies.
everything, I mean everything.
I don't know much.
Yeah, man. Were you born?
From hatching to kobolds hatch, from potential hatching till just now, everything.
Do kobolds hatch?
We do hatch, yeah.
Another confirmation. Good. Scratching off a bunch of fake things.
I have a feeling you better not spare any details.
I was born into Uzith's servitude. He sleeps a lot. We're all pretty scared of him. Whenever we wake him up, he gets real grumpy.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Oh, no. Well,
Why not?
Snid did. And,
And?
we didn't like that.
Why?
And Snid's like, they're all cowards, that's why. they don't like the taste of freedom.
Clearly.
They need a leader to rule them. They can never be free, truly. They don't free themselves.
Now, we're not here to ruin the workforce of a valuable client. We're just here to get Snit.
I've been trying to, I tried to get them to unionize, but they really wouldn't hear any of that.
Well, I'm
Unions
just
don't
trying to
work for
throw out
anybody.
some suggestions. You come work with us instead.
Snid looks over towards the kobold who's like cowering before you all and says,
Well, listen, Blick. If you really want to change your ways, you can come and work for me and stock my shelves.
and the other kobold says, looks around at all of you and says, oh, okay, I'll do that. Yeah.
You are the
Please.
only one left, right?
Well, yeah.
And you want to be here all by your lonesome with the big dragon that might eat you at any moment?
No, I'll come with. Yeah.
Splendid.
Eric, while we're having... Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
Okay. Eric, while we're having this conversation, Zoo has pulled up one of these chairs, and Billiam is walking around gathering all of the corpses, and and Zoo is having them all disappear into his hat.
Nice. So that's 1, 2, 3,
I think another
4,
five,
5, 6. I mean, there's
7 total.
7 total beyond
Yep.
the 2 that you already got. So there's like 9 total corpses. You could take the skunk
Nice.
too.
No, I don't want the skunk.
Okay. So you have
Hero has
9
question.
kobold corpses
Great. Lovely.
from this.
Harlan's
from this
cleaning
adventure.
off his shields.
Hero is going to talk to Snid and be like, "Yo, man, so like, why didn't you just like have the whale portal you out?"
Well, you see, it's not so easy. Scamhoga is not so easily convinced. But I think we can. Hopefully soon, no one will appear if we be patient. They come at very fortuitous times. Usually times that tell a good story.
And then one just kind of appears in the as you guys finish up your stuff. Like one just kind of appears in the edge of the room and goes,
See, this is a very nice ending.
Did the sorcerer have any scrolls or writings or anything?
as you search through, yeah, you guys can kind of look through and gather some things. There are certainly some items you can gather. We'll deal with that in a second as we wrap up.
Okay.
What exactly you found. But you all go back through the portal, and enter back to the Barnacle, where everybody is like so happy to see Snid back. They cheers you. They have another celebration on your behalf. As
We party.
you have now like truly proven yourselves as among being parts of these travelers, and the place that you had stayed before, Grum kind of offers to you as a place to stay indefinitely, as long as you'd like. And he tells you that says, yeah, before long you'll learn to control the portals yourselves, and you can then travel wherever you please.
We need a Team Rocket.
Eric, did you say that our rooms are attached to another like smaller inn than the other one we were in?
Say that again.
Where our rooms are? Did you say our rooms were in another inn?
Yeah, it's like an inn that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
But it's like it's basically it has like the layout of an inn, but it's not like a running inn. Like they don't have people necessarily coming through here a lot, so they're just kind of like giving it to you to stay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
As he says, like, this can be your headquarters. All right, so we did it.
So,
So for this, let me look at the little. Give me a second as I'll pull up your guys' rewards.
I'm excited for all the corpses I have for future zombies and skeletons.
I
Oh,
need to look at the necromancer like class to see like because I didn't look at it that closely when I was like skimming the homebrew stuff. But I feel like getting 7, like I imagine it probably gives you a little bit of momentum now, right?
Well, I can only control the amount of undead I can control at any time is determined by my level. So
Mhm.
right now my cap is a quarter of a CR, which is essentially one zombie or one skeleton. But
Mhm.
now, if like Billion were destroyed or something, I
Yeah.
now have plenty of backup corpses to
Nice.
create a new zombie or
Yeah.
skeleton.
I was hoping that was the case, that by letting you just gather all those corpses, it wasn't. I assumed that wasn't going to be like a crazy overpowered thing.
An army
No.
of 1 million liches.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next session I'll just have 9 undead kobold with me.
Because he's got that stupid book from
Yes.
D&D Beyond. I
Thank
just watched
you.
that video today. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Here we go.
Can't wait till we get to level 3 and I get to choose what kind of lich I want to eventually become.
So to explain the Team Rocket comment, we need they'd be kind of cool to have like an overarching bad guy, not like a story where we have to always, like
Yeah, no, I like
there's
that.
some sort of plot, but maybe just like some mischievous characters that pop up everywhere.
Reoccurring
Some
villain.
Yeah.
recurring interdimensional villains.
Yeah,
I can imagine
something
like
like
this
that.
dragon like holding a grudge against Barnacle in general
Antagonists,
for us
yeah.
coming in
Well,
and
that's-
killing
antagonists.
7 of his.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my hope, is like we can just jump into different stories as we want and have various carrying on storylines. So like, yeah,
Mhm.
this dragon, and also like you guys, as we do things in the world, you can always say like, hey, like we should go try to raid that dragon's horde and like get more stuff, or we should do, and like, doing various activities.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of, as we develop worlds and places that you've
Yeah.
been before, you can be like, we want to go to this place and go back to these people and do this thing. So it's not like it's going to be like one shots every time necessarily.
Right,
Like
right.
I think there will be some connecting tissue between them.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes with the West Marches. There's usually something kind of going on in the background, as well as all the random stories that you take as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna post. Wait, where did I put that thing? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna post some options for you for an item that you get from this. So in our quest board, I just posted a big list of items. You can choose one that you want. So they're all like common rarity, so they're not
I have to
crazy.
look these up.
You can look up, if you want to look them up on 5e tools. That's like a good place to find
Yeah, I love 5e tools.
what things are. 5e.tools.
So collectively, we get 1.
No. Each of you gets one.
Okay.
So you can choose a first level spell scroll of any level, or any of these other things.
Well, I imagine I don't have to look it up tonight, right?
No. Do it whatever you
Okay.
want, and then maybe just post. I'll do it in the quest records. I'll make a post there. Actually, that's what I should do now. Just message me when you know what you want, and I'll just make a record of it there. And then
You said all these were common?
Yeah, these are all common rarity.
And it's not like like there's only one potion of healing. Only one of us can take one potion of healing. Like
No,
all of us could take a potion of healing, kind of thing. Okay.
All of you could take whichever one you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you all get 400 XP. So I think that gets you most of the way to 3rd level. And then what's the range for gold?
No.
And do you guys do you guys know where you can look to find like how much you guys need? You have 300 XP right now, as second level characters. You need a total of 900 to get to level up. So
Okay.
you should now be at 700 after this. After I just gave you this.
Got it.
Yeah, trying to see where to edit that on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond. Like, I see
There's-
the experience part, but I'm not seeing where I can actually edit that.
Yeah, you go up and click manage, and then manage experience, and then you
Wait.
can add
Ah,
experience.
there we are. The Beyond 20 little pops that were covering it up. There we go.
Wait, so how much experience did we get?
I'm about to
400.
400, and then for
Oh.
gold.
And we start off at 300, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you each get 100 gold because you got plenty of stuff from that dragon's lair.
Oh shit! 100 gold.
Do you say we each get 100 gold?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
and
Nice.
that
Cool.
the other things I want to just I'm gonna post real quick. I'm gonna make these
So I have
things.
700 XP. What happens when do you hit level 2?
900.
Or level 3. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
900.
900.
So you should have 700 now because you started with 300. And now you should have 700 XP and you should have 100 gold added on to whatever you already had. I'm also gonna make visible now. Oh, this might take me a second. There's a market where you can. If I just make it not private. So if you guys want to buy things, you can do that because now you've saved Snid.
Oh, awesome.
Where is this?
That's great.
I'm just putting it in. It's right above the quest boards now. You can see markets and trading. So anything from the PHB, any spell components, you can just buy there. And you guys could also like trade things amongst yourselves if you ever want to. If you ever earn items that you don't need anymore.
I'm not seeing
I don't
it
see
yet.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
No, me either.
Let's see. I just.
Nor I.
Not I.
just
I
make sure.
see it.
You're talking about the market
kidding.
and trading category?
Yeah.
Hold on, I can.
Yeah, you might need to like save your.
I can
Susan knows.
I can do stuff and
thought I-
things. Permissions. Permissions. You didn't add players to the permission to be able to
Oh,
view it.
that's why.
A player can view.
I thought I had everyone in there, so it'd be okay.
Yeah.
It might just take a while to like refresh in your.
Wait.
Oh, and then the other thing that you earn. Category. I had it private and I just turned off private. Whatever. It might take a little while to like up.
It
Maybe
should
next time
be,
you
it
log
should
in,
be
it'll-
instant. I mean, what you want to do is make it so that everyone cannot view, and then that one specific role can view it.
Oh, got it. Are you doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't happen right away, it'll happen soon. So everyone.
They should be able to see it now.
Nope.
Still no dice.
It's like above quest boards, below out of character channels.
Let me see.
Nope.
Really? What the heck?
I don't see.
Nope. Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
That's weird.
All right. Well, I'll mess around with it.
Yeah.
But basically, I'm gonna post. Snid's gonna occasionally have various magic items up for sale. That will kind of rotate and change. And so I'll post those there. You can also just buy things from the PHB. And then also there's like some downtime activities you all can do.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna share because it should be available to you. But since you can't see it right now, let me just share this link. If y'all want to look at the downtime stuff. So you all earned 2 downtime, which you should just write somewhere on your character sheet, like in notes or something. And I'm gonna post a record of all the things you earned, so don't worry, you don't need to remember all of it right now. But here I'll post in the quests on the quest board. I'll post the link to downtime. Okay, so you got downtime.
Oh, the market just showed up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for some
Yeah,
reason
now I got it.
the channels under
There
the
we go.
category don't automatically sync with the permissions in the category. That's weird.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, interesting. So did you have to click?
I guess. I mean, I'll
Yeah, just-
figure it out later. But I'm setting stuff so that everyone can see it now.
Oh, nice.
I'm just.
So yeah, and then
thinking
below the
through
market,
things.
there's also downtime stuff. So there's a bunch of different things you can do with downtime. So you each all have 2 downtime now as well.
Interesting.
So just message me when you decide what item you want, and I'll just post. Again, I'll post all those in the records spot.
Derek, I've already messaged you. I don't know if
Yeah,
you saw
I
it.
saw you and Lee did. Yep.
Okay.
No rush. No rush. Just look at the things and yeah.
Oh, nice.
But that was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
That was a
please,
lot of fun. Thank you,
as
Dan.
we
Yeah, that
as
was a
we
lot of fun.
yeah, as we move forward in the server, that suggestions and feedback thing I posted, please feel free to use it. I would love to. I'm just doing what I want as a player. I'm like, ooh, I want to be able to do downtime and I want to buy things, and so I'm doing the things that I find interesting. But if there's things you want me to add, or there's things that you're overwhelmed by, just message me and or just put it in the suggestions and feedback. I'd love to make this something that is what all of us want.
I gotta go through downtimes later. But yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
no
a big
problems.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head off to bed. I gotta
Same.
go to sleep.
Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Catch you
Night,
later. That was a lot
everyone.
of
Josh,
fun.
I'm glad you got to catch the end.
Bye,
Yeah.
everyone.
No.
All right. Good night.
Night, guys.